Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Woo, got some emotes going already. Welcome, Creeper. Creeper alert, welcome everybody to the stream. We're going to have an awesome night tonight. I can feel it already. We're going to work on a bit on the Sky Garden. We're going to have to collect a lot of resources. We're going to have to get out there and get some work done. I love playing me some 7 days. Love playing me some 7 Days to Die. I love having some fun, hanging out with you guys, of course, every single night, 7 days a week. 7 days a week. Now, I can see my mod right over there. Chewy has thrown that retweet in there. You want to get yourself free game? You want to win free game tonight? Here's how you do it. Here's how you do it. You click that link right there. You go up there, you retweet. I see people already retweeting already. I see Feisty Queen says, I'm the first one to retweet. Way to go, Feisty Queen. Feisty Queen B, way to go. So she's over there crushing it. We get 40. I'm going to give you guys a game. I'm going to give you guys a game. One of you going to win it. One of you going to win it out there. So give yourself a chance. As well as every time you go and you host the channel, you're getting Kiz Caps to use toward those giveaways. As well as you can earn it. We give about 10,000 away on top of the 10,000. On top of about another 5,000 we gave away last night, man. You guys were crushing it. You guys were really ruling that retweet button. There we go. There we go. Grasshopper says, tweet sent. I'm on it. Raz says Doritos. So again, we're going to be playing some 7 Days to Die, but of course my favorite thing to do is say hello to all my awesome peeps hanging out here in the stream. Let's say hello to them. Of course, again, got my mods Chewy and Sister Wolf hanging out. I can see them in the mod chat. I can see them in the chat backing me up. Show them lots of love and respect all night long, please. My mods work very, very hard behind the scenes. Vondella says, what's up, kids? Oh, man, having some fun. Having some fun. Saw your robot in Fallout 4 the other day. Saw your robot up in there. Pretty fun. Troublemaker says, Kiz, just went live. That's right. Cool story, bro. Or cool story, Bob. Cool story, Bob. Yeah, that's Bob Ross. Awesome, awesome. Troublemaker, if you have not already talked to Dark Angel, make sure to watch for his whisper or his whisper on Discord or on Twitch so that you can get that awesome prize. He's already dished out a bunch of them already, so you guys are rocking. You guys are rocking. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Let make Kismet hunger. There you go. Hey, Kismet and everyone, says Aquatic Pimp. Hey, hey, what's up? What's up? Boom, boom, boom. Hanging out here in the stream. We got Jada also hanging out. Who else we got? Undead Pool saying hello to everybody. Saying hello to Sister Wolf as well. Who else we got? We got to have some more peeps hanging out in here. Volfan, there he is. Good evening. How you doing, Volfan? Hope you're doing awesome tonight. Man, I'm getting hyped for TwitchCon. I don't know about you guys. I'm getting so hyped. Like, so excited. I'm like a kid on before Christmas morning. I'm like, come on, let's go. TwitchCon. Let's do this. Can't wait. Kick PC with the Kismet Love coming up in here. He's already on the Kismet Love train right there at the top of the stream. Companion Amethyst saying hello to everybody. All right, we're ready to go. And Lauren Tucker right at the top of the stream. 15 minutes before, already checking that loot. Already checking that loot. Feeling good. Feeling good today. Maybe win something today. Maybe win something. We'll see. We got Walk Alone also saying hello. Hello to you, Walk Alone. Everybody say hello to Walk Alone right here in the stream right now. So let's jump right into it. I'm standing in a cornfield. Yes, I am. I'm totally standing in the cornfield. Hold on. I gotta get the cornfield song. Hold on. Hold on. I should have thought of that earlier. I just thought of it just now. Bam. That's right. We're going to do it. Let's play it. Let's see if it's working. Now, of course, I updated my machine today, and it's like, oh, gosh, here we go. Something's going to happen. Updated, and, of course, it just, like, royally screwed up all my audio, so sorry about the little bit of delay there, but let's see if we can get it working. See if we can hear it. Good chance to test it. Oh, here we go. Now, one of my followers sent me this song. And I'm like, this song is really weird, but awesome at the same time. Here we go. Let's switch over. You're like 21. I love that part. I'm in a cornfield, everybody. And met Akbar. So odd, but so great. All right, we'll crank that down a little bit. So look at this beautiful cornfield that we made last time. Look at this. This is a thing of beauty right here. This is lots and lots of corn. Of course, we made all of this over here. We're making the sky garden, and it has now come to fruition. I, of course, fail-fished that last corner there. I'll have to fix that. But we're going to make an even larger cornfield. We're going to make that whole side cornfield. We're going to go ahead and put all the other stuff on this side. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. Now, the first thing we need is a jacket. We got a poncho on. Should lay down a plate of Akbar. For dinner. A cornfield today. In a cornfield. It did, Companion Amethyst. It did come through. I'm going to call them all out here in a second. First, I got to find out what I did with my jacket. Maybe I put it in the drop box. In a cornfield today. In a cornfield. A cornfield today and met Akbar. Over here. Oh. Put it on my bike. Must have put it on my bike. That's a pretty funny song. Funny stuff. So yeah, search out Akbar if you want to watch that video. It's actually a pretty funny video too. My favorite part of that video is he's like, "Can I go in that cornfield?" And she's like, "You're like 21 years old. Go do whatever." That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. So there we go. We have a cornfield. What we're looking for. A nice bunch of food going on. Hey kids, did my host come through? That is correct. It did. I claim my mini game. Thank you. Welcome, Troublemaker. Awesome. There we go. Boom. So I always try to follow up on every single person that wins stuff, so I'll know that they're done and that they got their particular game. We gave away a lot of epic stuff this week. I hope you guys are enjoying your new stuff. Let me go ahead and mark that off as claimed over here. Bam. All right. Nice. Nice, nice. So we're looking for my jacket. I think I left, and again, I left my bike right in the way. Bad Kismet. Get out of there. Don't block the entrance. Bad Kismet. What? Oh, that's right. I have a bunch of jackets in here. Got tons of jackets in here, but none on me. Look at that. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. Lots and lots of jackets. All right, so we'll go ahead and drop off all of this stuff up here. Except for my poncho. Keep my poncho for me. How are we looking on updates? Oh, we got 11. I forgot what we were trying to get. What were we trying to get before? I think we were trying to get Quality Joe. Yeah, that's what we were trying to get because we're at Scavenging 51. All right. Now, let's see how our forges are doing. Of course, we're going to need food and water right here at the top, as always. As always. Kind of sounds like my game sounds are down. Crank on my game sounds. There we go. And let's see. Food and water. Food and water. So we'll take some cornbread. The irony of that is pretty awesome. And we're going to go ahead and get some water. Get our kits off of there for now. Eat up all of our... Oh, we're already good on food. We're totally good on food. Totally good on food. But we need some water. Now, again, when you're too hot or too cold, your food and water goes down much faster. Much, much faster. So we're going to go ahead and drink a whole lot of that. And then we're going to go ahead and put the water back in there in the glass jar. Looks good. Looks... Oh. There they go already, getting chopped up. Haha, screamer. Take that, sucker. Now, that was weird how she spawned right there in those. They spawned inside the base before. That was pretty weird. It shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. 31. All right, so how are we looking on bullets? Let's take a look. Right here. Let's see. Bullets, bullets, bullets. So right here. Oh, we got lots of bullets. Gotta take half of them. Get into some trouble. Get into some trouble today. So what we need to do is we need to look at what do we need. Now we got plenty of raw cement. We've got some stone and sand. We do. All right. So let's go ahead and queue up a whole lot of concrete, because that's what we do. Now I don't need it right away, I don't think. Let's look at our finished. How are we looking now? We got plenty. So I'm just going to be a little lazy and just tell it to do it all. Right. Actually, let's not do 9. Let's tell it to do... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, the reason why you don't want to do 9 in any one of these is that it's not going to finish, right? It's not going to finish the output over here. So we're going to do 6,000, and then it will fill up all the output there of that one and this here. Now, normally, of course, we would go in and we would balance it between all of those, but I'm not in that much of a hurry for it, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the bottom 2 and let it do its thing. Just to make it easy. Up, another 9,000 there. Hold on. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There. Okay. And boom, 6,000 there. Looking good. Anything in the output? You need to make sure you take the thing out of the output so it doesn't stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably better to count it before I go to the next one. And how much there? 4,000 there. All right. We'll take that out of there. All right, so we've got a lot of concrete going there. That's a whole lot, as you can see. We'll go ahead and go to stone sand. Oop. Get that out of there. We got 1 stone left. And finish concrete. All right, looking good. How are we looking over here in the iron forges? Woo, look at that deal. Look at that deal. All right, so we're going to fire up our forges, let them keep going. Which, of course, is going to activate a whole bunch of mobs to come say hello. But it ain't doing us no good sitting up there. Doing us 0 good sitting up there. So, again, I'm going to kind of top these out here. I'm going to go heavy into forged steel. And, again, over here, heavy into forged steel. And max those out like so. All right. And that's going to be running a whole long time. How are we looking over here? What do we got? Oh, plenty more to go. Plenty more to go. Let's turn those back on. Turn this on. There we go. Again, the more forges you have running, the larger your heat signature, the more stuff is going to do that. Half fan hanging out. Sup. Akbar says walk alone. Exactly. Okay, thought so. A friend and I built a forge at Bedrock, and they still spawned in the area. Just wanted to be sure. Yeah, they spawn above you. Here's what you do. The entrance to your base should be offset from where your actual forges are. So, say this is your entrance, and here's your forges. They should be way far away from each other. At least 40 or 50 blocks, so your subterranean base should be here. So you can go up and down in the ladder, and there'll be nobody up above, because you know what? All the mobs will be over here, right above wherever your forges are. They'll be up above, circling up there. That's usually what most people do. Now, that's a little too easy mode for me, but go for it. If you're just learning the game, you're just getting started, that does work great. This way you can play the game and learn it quite well. And then if you want to be crazy like me, you can do it without a subterranean base and build yourself an automated kill box. Or use the subterranean base in the beginning, and then later build yourself a bit better defenses and learn how to build up an awesome defense network, so that when stuff attacks, you'll be able to defend against it like ours does up there. Now I need to look at the wall over here and see if anything's tried to break through. On the side, I don't see any. Looking good. Looking good all the way around. And we just got a whole lot of stuff. Holy moly, even more raw cement. Look at that. The raw cement that we just used, put it just about the same amount right back in there again. Wow. All right, and then over here, this is something we're going to be working on a lot, which is the bulletproof glass forges, because I'm going to cover that sky garden with a whole bunch of bulletproof glass. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, and we'll just stack that at 1,200. And we're going to go ahead and start with some clay in there as well. Same thing down here. Max all that out. And then some clay. We'll turn that one on. Same thing here. Looking good. And some clay. Now, for bulletproof glass, you need basically everything except for brass. So we need to kind of melt down as much as we can today into each of these forges. Let them just run and run and run until they've got that done. And then we need to put stone in there. And then we need to have a lot of lead to put in there. I mean, thousands of lead. Thousands upon thousands of lead, which we'll need to get going. Now, over here, we need to look and see, okay, do we got lead and brass? We do. All right, cool. Let's keep that going. Now, your forges, if you've got an automated base like me, and it's defending itself, your forges should be running all the time, constantly. Also, these particular forges here should be melting down iron. They should be melting down lead and brass priority-wise. But then, of course, you can put other stuff in there like clay and other materials that you might have, so you can utilize that if you need to. So first thing we're going to look for here is any kind of lead, brass, and glass. Nothing up there. Let's go look over here in the drop boxes. And again, this is one of the first things I do is to double check the forges. Now, if somebody else is running the forges, then I just let them do it. But if I see the forges are not on, and it is after Horde Night, which is day 99 right now. Let's see, Horde Night is on day 105. So we're going to get that going here in just a bit. And we've got some more lead in there. What else we got? Oh, we got some bullet casings. That's nice. Let's see, some more stone. Go ahead and just grab the stuff that we're going to be looking for. Lots of iron that we got last night as well. Hoping there's a ton of brass right there. Look at me go. Look at me go, bringing back that brass. Bringing back the brass. Now these garden things and extra tools and stuff that you get, those can be nicely melted down. Thank you for the host. Let me go ahead and go through the host there. Yes, Chewy. Always the rip master. Yeah, Glenn Campbell. That's a bummer, bro. That is a bummer. But lived a long life, though. Lived a long life. Lived a long life. You got to give him that. Hope to live as long. All right, let's go ahead and do some shout-outs for all the epic hosts that you guys just did. Let's get it going on here. Let's see. First one to host my channel tonight is Companion Amethyst. Give him 500 KizCats for being #1 today. Aquatic Pimp, Feisty Queen Bee, Bam Boy, 382, Raz, Troublemaker Who Made It Rain. There we go, Texas Vet TV, as well as Sister Wolf. Thank you so much for that host. Of course, Chewy with that 1-bit, and Gregory Army also with the host. Thanks, everybody, for answering the call, showing the stream that love. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Still waiting on hearing from Twitch, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe they're waiting to show me some love. I've never gone this long without them getting back to me, so maybe they're mulling it over. Maybe they're mulling it over, and I got no problem. They want me to see if I could keep going and not lose my cool, waiting so long. I'm relentless. I am relentless. I will keep going and going forever. I will never give up, because that's the way I roll. All right, for right now, though, we need to go ahead and get some more lead in this top one. So let's go ahead and drop a bunch of lead in there, get that one going. Actually, what we should do is do a little of this action. Bam. Get rid of this one first. The reason why you want to get rid of that one first is because it just takes a second. Then you go ahead and put that other lead in there. So lead on the top one, and then brass on the bottom one. Now, I've already got some bullet casings. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to put this over here. We're going to grab the extra one down here. We're going to put that in there, and that's going to disappear in a second. There we go. Bam. Then we put that one in there. You get much more resources if you don't scrap it on you. And if you're at your base, you might as well throw it in the forge other than you scrap it in there. And you can see we've also got a whole bunch of black iron and whatnot that we could use. And then, of course, once that's done, melting down. Like lead goes really, really fast. So, see that? So it's almost done already. So make sure to come back and drag that in there. Should never have where those are empty. These smeltings should never be empty ever. Ever, ever. Now we also got a glass forge over here. We've got 27,000 towards glasses. Well, this should be doing some serious glass making. Now while that is doing some serious glass making, I'll also be making some more glass by taking this particular crushed sand and doubling it up. I'll go ahead and take those glass jars out of there. And let's go ahead and return the raw iron. we got that squared away. We've also got some stuff for... Where did the raw weapon stuff go? It's here somewhere. No idea where it is. No idea. Black iron, clay, wood fibers, ammo crafting, feathers, and paper. Maybe over here. That's feathers and paper. Gun parts, finished guns, ammo, bows, knives, tools, tool parts. Ammo crafting. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it was right there in front of my face. Come on, Kismet. That was my bad. It was my bad. It was right there in front of my face. Oh, we got plenty of this, so I'm going to read one of those. And we have a couple of these. I'm going to read one of those. If you've got multiple of those in a group, I would definitely just read one. Even if you're not going to make those, read it anyway, because it ain't doing no good just sitting in the box. Look at this. Holy moly. Look how many bullets and bullet tips we have. Wow. Somebody been rocking it up in here. Somebody been rocking it big time. All right, and then also we've got these garden tools, so we're going to go ahead and put that in there for just a second. Same thing over here. We're going to let those both disappear. See how easy that is? Super quick and easy. Super quick and easy. So we got that going. We got all the forges running now. Now we're rocking. So how many forges total? We got 4 there. Got 6 over there. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 forges running at the same time. That's pretty epic. Pretty epic amount of forges. You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to switch this. Hold on. Let's switch this to forge iron. Let's do that, because we're going to use a lot of forge iron today. How much forge iron we got up here? We got a little bit, but yeah. Let's switch that to forge iron. Let's go ahead and actually get the forged steel out of here, so we'll know that we have lots of that once we have it up here. There we go. Looking good. So let's get that going. You want to have, basically, at this stage, you want to have thousands and thousands of each of those things. See? I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm hot, I'm cold, every second. Every second. All right, and then raw food and water over here. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put the glass jars up here. Oh, I hear him knocking on my door. Oh, look, it's actually taking a little damage right there. Taking a little damage there. Uh-oh, we might need to repair that. Let's go do it. Going to need some building supplies, so we're going to go ahead and get... Where'd the angled one go? Oh, we had a ton of those. I put them somewhere. Apparently we don't have a ton of those anymore. Really? Gotta be somewhere. We had literally hundreds of them. Huh. I put it somewhere, but apparently not where I can find it. Alright, well. Let's override this again. And do rebar. I'm going to find it here in a minute, too, which is going to be real annoying. Oh, I might have put it out there by the garden. That's what I probably did with it. Okay, now I can hear banging on the side of the thing over there, and there's some damage there, which means that probably some damage has happened to the side of the base. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some forged steel and try to double that up. Thank you, Glowing Muffin, for the host, and Monterey Pat, Unshaken Salsa, making it rain. Gregory Army again with that host. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, now this is our ramp where we can run or drive our bike into there. Oh, okay, it's been repaired. Been repaired, but they've been attacking that pretty good. And it's not quite nighttime yet. Just jumped out. Oh, it looks like some stuff done blowed up over here. Stuff done blowed up. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and repair that. Oh, didn't quite get her before she yelled. Party time. Touchdown. Oh, come on. Tried to get that bird too. Come on, stupid bird, where you at? Our birds are sneaky. Oh, look at you being sneaky. Don't got what it takes. Don't got what it takes. You guys ain't got what it takes to kill me. Come on, what? Who else? Come on, bring it. Bring it, everybody. Bring it. Hey, Scarlet Witch, what's up? Hi, Kez. I subscribed to your YouTube last night. Oh, thank you, Gregory Armour. You enjoying those videos, I hope, because they are a whole lot of work to get them up there. They are an insane amount of work. Even with my faster connection now, it is pretty crazy. Here she comes. Dang it. What's with my shooting today? Right. Go old school. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Now, this is the automated kill box. Watch as it turns itself on. And if the zombies are dumb enough to hit that corner, they will end up... We're just going to play Ring Around the Rosies here. Whee! Ring around the rosies. Getting smarter. They're running around it. Wow. Gotta get myself together here. Alright, come on. Get in the zone, Kismet. Gotta get in the zone, man. I'm off today. I don't know. My timing has been off. Come on, Jumbo. Bro, I got stuff to do, man. I got stuff to do. I can't sit here and run around, do laps with you right now. Cop done blowed up over there. I heard a cop blow up. Better over there than where I am. Where you at, tricky cop? Somewhere. Now here's a little tip for you. Don't run around at nighttime, because it's incredibly dangerous. Like I was just doing. Super dangerous. There we go. So again, that's the automated kill box. Hope you enjoyed that. Super dangerous. Alright, so it doesn't look like we need to repair any more than that steel there. So let's go ahead and put these back so in the future I will at least have 2 of them. There we go. See, now the screamers come in, they get chopped up. Like that. They get chopped up. They fall down, they don't get up again. Never gonna keep them down. I fall down. Something like that. Something like that. Let's go ahead and repair what we got. This is working good, as you can see. Now, the cool thing is, just so you know, this is 10,000 that it's using to defend the base, right? And they have a tendency to hit on this side of the base for some reason. But here's the funny thing. Is not only could I do the outside in 10,000, but there's an inside layer too, which that could be 10,000. So that is like 20,000. Oh, I forgot to bring concrete. That's like 20,000 that we could be defending the base with, which eventually we will. But also, you're going to find that when we move the forges and we move everything, that basically they'll not attack the side of the base anymore, because that's where the forges are. They go towards your forges. So our forges are currently inside here right now. If our forges were not inside there, then they would attack higher up, right? And they come straight for the building. And that we will, of course, test in just a bit. Now, this is usually where they attack right here. I'm gonna learn how to get those suckers in the sky. Oh, look at this feral coming in. Get those birds. I'm gonna get those birds. I'm gonna get them. Bird's trying to sneak up on me. That's how you get that done. Anybody else? Nope. Alright, so I should have brought some concrete out while I was repairing that. Got to get some concrete. And also got to get some stuff to repair my blade traps. So one thing I'll do is I'll kind of wander around the base, clear any enemies, that kind of stuff. Like obsessed with killing these birds in the sky. I gotta acquire them skills. Really? Oh, that should be an easy shot. He's turned sideways. He's a pretty decent target. There he is. He turned toward me. He was even bigger of a target. Got that sucker. Got that sucker. Okay, what else? Let me reload my weapon while I'm thinking about it. So concrete we need to repair the base. We also need some mech parts. So we need some mechanical parts. Oh my gosh, do we have no mechanical parts? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we have no mechanical parts. Priority number 1, mechanical parts. Oh boy, I thought I got some last time. I think I used it. Think I used those mechanical parts. Oh boy. Alright, that's got to be priority number 1. We have no mechanical parts to repair our base. Let's grab a nice wrench. Nice 400. And we need to get out there. What's this? Steam is popping up with this thing. Hold on one second, everybody. Let me quickly hide that for a second. And go out to Steam here real quick. I think it turned my notifications back on again. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay. Turn the backdrop back off. Keep seeing Steam notifications. I updated my machines today. And of course it wonkied all my whole system like it always does. So I had to fix it. Had to fix it. Okay, wait. We got to repair. We got to repair with the concrete. Repair with the concrete. Now again, you want to go around your base. You want to look. Okay, is there any like major damage to the inside of this? Not really. Not really. Alright. Yeah, run your face in there. Run your face in there, people. Come on. Anybody else? Oh, yeah. Way out here. See, it's like Horde Night every night at my base. I mean, they just keep coming in. There you go. Oh, somebody didn't die. Now, see, if this stays on, that means that that there's still zombies. And the second it turns off, it's like a heads up. Still coming up. All right, well, let me try it again. Did I not tell it to save? Maybe you got to tell it to save or something. Apply. Oh, yeah. Just did it. I hit OK. Go back into settings again. Hit OK again. Close Steam. Reopen Steam. Go into settings. It is now off. Okay. Oh my gosh. What is with technology? I know I told it to hit OK. I know I turned that notification off, but there we go. Valley Slam says, hey, Kismet, if you have the perk, you can craft mechanical parts. That's so true. That is so true. I am getting very far into science, as you can see. I am way in here. I am 10 of 10, but I do love to go out and get mechanical parts, not just craft them. But I do have that ability right here under Do It Yourself. I've got it right here. It's actually not too bad. It's at Science 5, which is pretty great. Of course, the one I'm usually low on here is the electrical parts, which is the one. Or maybe we'll just craft some, just to show peeps how to craft them. Maybe we'll do that just for funsies. For funsies. All right, let's do it. Let's craft some mechanical parts. I don't think I've done that yet on stream, or at least I haven't done it in a while. Let's go ahead and do mechanical parts. Okay, what do we need? Forged steel and duct tape. Now, duct tape, you need that sucker all the time. Let's make a bunch of duct tape while we're at it. We're going to go ahead and look at how much we got right now. 199. That's not bad. Not bad. So what do we need to actually make glue? Because glue is what makes duct tape. So we want to go ahead and look at glue and say, okay, how much glue? We need a bottle of murky water and a bunch of bone. Now, typically, that's why we have our bone over here, because we use that to construct those particular things. But the bone is somewhere. Somewhere, and I will hunt it down. Zombie parts. Aha, there we go. Now, ain't no reason to keep them bones sitting in there. Might as well get them out of there and use them up. Oh, hey, Chino, what's up?
Not much. Had a good day in the community, so I thought I'd jump over here.
Oh, well, thank you, thank you. We're going to keep going on the Sky Garden. You should check it out. It's coming along awesome. Awesome, awesome.
Will do. Is there anything in particular you need tonight?
Oh, pretty much mechanical parts. I'm going to try to make some of those. Always stone, always lead in this case. So I need lots and lots of lead because I'm going to start making bulletproof glass for Gwen's kind of Sky Garden out there. And you should see how humongous that thing is. That thing is massive. It's huge. Huge, humongous.
Yesterday on the community server, I managed to get about 25k of lead. Today I got about 30k worth of oil.
Wow.
So I'm really hoping that it rubs up onto this one. I haven't done so well on the server yet.
Well, when you find a whole lot of it, tell me your secrets. I want to know. I want to know your mining secrets because you're just rocking the mining over here. Rocking it. Okay, so we need a bottle of murky water.
And then after that, a careful placement of the pick. If you hit the colour just right, you get pure whatever ore it is. If you hit it randomly, you'll get a mix of stone and the ore. But always look behind sand. That's the best bet.
Awesome. Oh, I hear a cop. Darn this ladder. I gotta fix this ladder. I always come out of it. Where you at? Not a cop. Alright, just a big boy.
This is Mahusiv. Do you need bulletproof glass for each individual block?
We're gonna just make it go across both sides and then try to tie it together in the middle. So we're gonna round it out. We're gonna send it straight up and then round it out at the top and then flatten it out all the way across. We'll put some supports in there at every 8 or whatnot. I'll probably put trussing up there so we can go a lot longer without having supports.
Okie dokie.
But you got to think that's on the neighborhood of like 3,000 bulletproof glass, which is just an insane amount of everything. Because you got to have everything except for brass to make it happen. So, what am I doing?
Okie dokie. Well, I'm thinking I need to go back to the snow bio to get the lead. I'm not 100% sure. So I'll head over that way.
Sounds good. All right, so what we need is a bucket. And you're like, what do you need a bucket for, Kismet? Well, I need a bucket so I can go get some water. Now, we haven't set this up yet, but we need a little jacuzzi. So I'm going to go make a jacuzzi here in just a second. First, we need to make some buckets, though. So I'm going to go ahead and let's make about 10 buckets. We're going to get crazy. We're going to get crazy. We're going to make a ton of buckets. It'll take about 9 minutes. You're like, Kismet, that's too long. You're right. It's too long. Let's go over here. Let's make some buckets in here. Now, watch how long. Instead of 10 minutes, we got 2 buckets going there. It's going to be 2 minutes. We got more buckets over here. Also, we're going to get all of our stuff out of there. 2 more buckets there. Actually start it. Nope. Come on. 2 more buckets. Crap. There we go. Oh, I did start it. Alright, so there's 2 there. And over here, there's more buckets. 2 there. Really need some more. There we go. Really need some more workbenches. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8, and then I'll go ahead and make 2 on me. And that'll give me 10 in about 2 minutes. That's awesome. That's awesome. Then we got tons of crucibles. Let's go ahead and put the crucibles over here, which is the reason why we made the crucibles. Which is for our glass forges. Like so. And then we also need some actual forges themselves, or anvils, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and make 1 each one. So make 1 there. And then craft 1 here. Now the cool thing is it remembers the last thing you crafted. So it makes it nice and easy to just craft a whole bunch of it up. There we go. And that's going to take about a minute. Then all those will have anvils and crucibles, because we started that crucible last time. I like each of my forges to have everything. Just way you can kind of switch between them if you need to. Hi, Ivek. What's up? Also, Valley Slim saying hello to Kismet. Kiz, the pillar right by the ladder looks like it could be used fixing. Oh, yeah. We got a lot of stuff to fix up there. Would you be safer in the trader? Yes, until nighttime. And at nighttime, they kick you out of the trader. Hey, Daddy Unicorns. What's up? Thanks for coming in, saying hello. Everybody say hello to Daddy Unicorns in the chat. Golden Kappa, be blessed. Look at you with your Golden Kappa. Look at you all, Mr. Special. Notice me, Senpai. I notice you, Gago Boy. Gago Boy. Gago Boy. Yep, that's what it is. Oh my God, you can show can you show your sorting system around your base? Looks awesome. Actually, I didn't create this sorting system. This was actually done by Sita, who does this. Now, this is not how I sort, but I'm the quartermaster. I'm the quartermaster's quartermaster, basically. I've been quartermastering since I started playing this game, and I've learned a whole lot since then. But as you can see, we have kind of finished goods over here in this part right here, water, drinks, food, meds. Now, I typically like them to be mixed. We'll be updating this all when I move it upstairs here. Maybe tonight. Maybe we'll get the Sky Garden done tonight, and we'll do it tonight, or maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But as you can see, we have things for electric defenses, building supplies, mech hardware, all that kind of stuff. Now, the biggest thing I can tell you, as a quartermaster, don't make so many boxes. Don't make so many. You got too many boxes. If your boxes look like this, hold on, let me find one that probably doesn't have much in it. Let's see, maybe boots and shoes. If your box looks like this, you're not utilizing it well. It should be at least half or 3/4 full to be a box. Now, when it's half 3/4 full and you realize you need all of that stuff, then you can go ahead and move it over. But if you've got shoes that are 53, those shouldn't be in there. Those should be combined. Anything below a certain amount, right? So as you level up, and as your team levels up, unless you're playing solo, but as you level up, you should take everything under 100 and combine it. Everything under 200 and combine it. Under 300 as you level up and get higher and higher. So you never want to have 5 boxes of shoes. You don't want to have 2 boxes of shoes. You got 2 boxes of shoes, you got 1 box too many, right? Or a box and a half too many. You want to combine your stuff. This way you don't have to do what I'm doing all the time, which is like looking for stuff. Because look at this. It's 1 row here, a couple rows here. Don't do it so much like that it makes it difficult. Now, of course, if you have everything in 1 box, it makes it difficult for people to come in and out of that box. But what you want to do is have several locations for your finished goods to be, right? Great example, your food, water, meds, ammo, weapons, those kind of things. You want them to be down here, but you also want them to be wherever the battle is, right? Like now for us, on our kill box here, they'll be up here, or they'll be, what it is about, me trying to go in and stuff, or they'll be right here. So if you need food, water, meds, whatever, oh, there's those mechanical parts. Oh, they're right there. Whew, I knew I put them somewhere. You basically want to have them at an ease for people to get them. They can just get in the box, grab everything they need, and get out of there in as few boxes as possible, as few as they have to open at once. Right? That's what you wanted to do. There's my mechanical parts. So I'm going to go ahead. What are you doing down here, Big Mama? I don't know what you're doing, but I'm sure you're up to no good. So I found some mechanical parts, so I'm going to very quickly fix my blade traps. just in case. They're actually looking real good right now. Looking good. Oh, this side's been getting hit a lot. Now, the first thing I like to do, of course, evaluate my base. See how my base is doing. Those are all looking good. Oh, I'm out of steel? Really? Of all the things to be out of, I'm out of steel. Okay, we go get some more. Get some more steel. I've got plenty. Now, they always run toward you. So wherever you are, that's where they go. And luckily, they're not too bright. Come on, walk right into my blade trap. Come on, show everybody at home how awesome this base is. If I hit her myself, I get the XP. If I don't get the XP. Ooh, where'd that big guy go? There he is. Oh, so lucky. Moved his head right when I shot. Dang it! Like that. It's like one of those duck games where, you know, duck goes back and forth and you're trying to hit it. Alright. Wow. You dead. He dead. The else dead? Alright. Some more steel. Let's go ahead and look up here. We probably have some right here. Whole bunch. Alright. So we ran out of steel. Let's go back. Double check. All of these. Snooze. Windows. It's back. Doing it again with another update. Stop it. Stop it. Nice thing about 7 Days to Die is it doesn't get glitched out like Fallout 4 does when those window updates come through. Bam. Let them all get chopped up over there. I'll go to my really cool entrance right here. Check this out. See if it needs any repair. Nope. Just a little bit. All right. And there we go. So this is how we get into our subterranean base. We got this long tunnel that you can drive through. Just kind of end up right in what we call the half pyramid base here, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. So we got our mechanical parts. What was I going to do? More. I got plenty of cement. Oh, I was going to do the outside pillars. That's what it was. Okay, so you check your base. You check your defenses in this case, which is these things right here. The blade traps. Check those. Let your zombies come in and run their faces into your blade traps. Totally going to create an angle there. I think I need an angle. Because sometimes they don't walk all the way into the blade trap, so I need like a little angle there where they climb up the angle and then they fall in. And then they have no choice but to get chopped up. Alright, now the other thing I need to look out for is, said there was a support that took lots of damage. Actually, support's looking good there. Thought I saw one of these poles that needed some serious help. We'll steel those babies up. Same thing here. We'll steel this one up. And again, you gotta wait for your cement to dry and then upgrade it again, and then you can upgrade it again to steel. Those are all looking good there. Oh yeah, this one's taking some hits. Looking good. And over here, same thing. All right, there we go. Looking good. Base is looking good. The outside of this is looking good. And we've got lots of paste there. I think we're good. We're Gouda. All right. Now you might be like, Kismet, why don't you pick up all that loot? For you guys, I will. Let's do it. Let's pick it up. Some quick looting. Now I got it going on. Sneaky. Sneaky. It was a feral, too. Feral. Sometimes the ferals stand up, by the way. If they don't fall down... Ran right into that sucker. Oh, another feral. Of course, the higher level you get, the higher level these mobs are coming after you. Kill the ferals first. Kill the ferals first, and then the other ones are fairly easy to kill. Smack them in the head. Especially if you got a nice club like I do. These guys take a bunch of hits. Again, it's just nothing but loot just coming up to my door. Getting that scavenging. Getting my scavenging up. Can't get it. Nothing. Nothing. Now, normally I clear these, but I'm getting to the point now where I'm going to just tell everybody, don't worry to clear it anymore. I would rather have the paper than the feather. Don't worry about clearing it anymore. Just loot it. And if it's just the constant mobs who are coming in, let's just loot all of that. Let's see. What can we loot here? We got too much stuff now. Too much stuff. Just gonna scrap that and get that lead. There we go. I am literally right next to my base, so I can get it going here. It's gonna, instead of leaving it and it's gonna disappear eventually, I'm gonna go ahead and just eat it. Now, again, it'd be much easier if I didn't have as much stuff on me. Oh, the rest of that stuff is no way. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab what I've got. There we go. I'm going to learn how to get those in one shot. That's my big goal. Get them suckers in one shot by leading them. That is very difficult to shoot those guys. Super difficult. Super difficult. All right, what else? Let's drop off this random stuff we got. Shotgun shells, beer, peas, lead, brass. That's all good stuff. All good stuff there. Let's see. Also, some chamois. We can get rid of that grassy ground. We can put that over here in farming. Like so. What else? We're going to make some glue. That's what we're going to do. So to make glue, we need... There's two ways of doing glue. If you've only got a campfire, you can go ahead and use glue with murky water. Or you can use the chemistry station, which is 1-to-1 versus 2-to-1. Now, of course, you get lots of large bones. I mean, you get a massive amount, but you need a lot. So there you go. There you go. So I made a couple buckets here. So let's go ahead and get some more buckets. You know what they should have? They should have R right there to take out the output. To take all the output out of the output. Right? They hit R to collect everything out of the output. Why do they not have that? Just dawned on me. Just dawned on me. Why do they not have that? Because, of course, I want to grab everything out and sort it. Let's see. Bows, clubs... in there. We've got a better club than mine. Well, we got a newer one anyway. Grab that. Looks good. And then we've got a whole bunch of buckets. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2 more somewhere. Right here. Right here. All right, so we're going to take 10 buckets with us. 10 buckets. Well, first thing we need to do is we need to build something. You guys probably already know what it's going to be. So we're going to grab this and grab this. And we're going to build ourselves a little jacuzzi back here. Right behind. Usually, typically, I build it right behind wherever the food and water thing is. So we're going to build ourselves a nice little jacuzzi. I'm going to round out the edges just for funsies. Like this. We'll make it nice and wide here. There we go. And then we'll go ahead, put in our rebar. We're not going to make it too big, but yeah, it's about 3 by 3. Not too bad. Not too bad. Then we're going to fill it in. Like so. And now we've got a nice little place to put our water in the future. Now we got to go get some water. I wonder if you could put buckets in the... I don't think I've ever tried that. Buckets in the campfire. Can you fill a bucket in the campfire? Guess not. I guess not. Because what you can do is you can bring snow in and you can make water from that snow. Of course, it's much easier just to take the bottles and just dip them in there. And you instantly get them. So I'm going to go ahead and make us a place where we can just do that, where we can just dip the water in there. Now I could take the bottles with me and do it, but I would want to do all kind of a longer thing. Now we need to look around and see if there's any water. Well, here's the problem with the desert. There ain't no water out here. So we need to look around for the closest water. Looks like it's right about here. So I'm going to go ahead and tag that right there. Now there might be some water to the north for all I know, because I haven't been up there yet. But that's where we're gonna go. Doggy! Bad doggy. Bad doggy. Wow, we burned all that ammo already. We gotta get some ammo going on. We gotta get some ammo going on. Alright, I'm gonna grab this here. And let's get some ammo. Ammo crafting way over here. Oh. Ammo crafting way over here. Alright. Well, we'll come back and do that. We'll come back and do that. We got to get on the bike over here. Get on the bike and we got to get some water. There we go. Crazy Aussie saying hello. What's up, Crazy Aussie? Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. Omega Omen says, hi, Kismet. What's up? What's up? Sorry if I'm a little slow on my chat today. Kelamal and Aluvatar coming in. Also, Kelamal with the Make It Rain. And the host, Unshaken Salsa with the host, as well as Aluvatar coming in with some epic peeps. Welcome, everybody. As you can see, super busy killing some mobs, figuring out what I'm doing next. Got to get some water, make me a jacuzzi, then build me a giant sky garden. That's it. That's all I got to do today. That's that small amount of stuff. Now, as you can see, this is our mega base. This is only phase 1 and phase 2. There's a whole lot more phases. As you can see, it is quite a massively built base. Now, the reason why we call it the Sky Garden is up nice and high, so the people who are doing the food aren't constantly irritated or attacked by mobs. I'm going totally also in the absolute wrong direction, which is typically what I'm doing. Let's go toward the red flag instead of away from the red flag. Now, also, you might notice that we're right here next to the trader. We're literally right next to it, and we're going to put our base all the way around it to see how that goes. See how that goes. Whoa, look out. Don't fall in the hole. Almost fell in the hole. My own hole that I dug there.
Cheers.
Yes?
Found your lead.
Oh, awesome. Where'd you find it?
I'll send you the coordinates on the map.
Yeah, go ahead and mark it. And is it like a underground deposit or on top of the world deposit?
Underground. I always do underground.
All right, awesome. Boom. So what we're doing is we're beelining to the closest water. As you can see, there's a lot of desert here. We're going to go ahead and ride out there. I didn't even look at my gas. I could be out of gas right now. I didn't even look at it. Bad Kismet. Bad Kismet. Now, hopefully I stop before I actually end up in the water. That would be good. Hello. Why live near the trader, Kismet? Just easy access or something more? Just easy access.
Roughly where the entrance is. It's just a hole in the ground.
That's all that it is. It's just easy access to the trader for our traders. Also, it allows us to get rid of a lot of the junk that we have. So you can just take all the extra stuff and just sell it right to the trader. It's like having a vendor real close to you. I like having a vendor as close as possible so we can just go and we can sell that stuff off. Wow, this is way out here. This is way out here. Now, I could have probably went into the town and found a water thing, probably a little bit easier, a water tower. But I don't know. I felt like taking a little drive today. Take a little drive out here. There we go. Luvatar says, Kismet, the auto setup you have with the blade turrets, traps, how is it wired up? I will tell you, Luvatar, here in just a second when I get back, I'll show you exactly how it works. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I built it in my last base. I discovered that it works fantastically. And then you don't have to have a subterranean base. Iluvatar, I have no subterranean base. We built that entire thing without a subterranean base. Of course, a bunch of mobs were attacking us the whole time while we were doing it. But it was a lot of fun. That's why I have, right now, I have 953 kills. Because it does take a while. We challenged ourselves to not have an underground base. And I found a cactus. I found a cactus, everybody. And we rocked it. All right, now as you're going to see, I'm going to go ahead and switch out these buckets. Fill these buckets with a ton of water. Just right-clicking, by the way. I made these buckets. And now I'm going to go ahead and just fill them all. Now, you don't necessarily have to do this many, by the way. But I do. You know, while you're out here, you might as well get a crazy ton of water. And then you don't have to make another trip. Like so. And like this. Now, I haven't really got to build the advanced part of the base yet because I haven't built the control center up above yet. But I'll show you some of the basics of how to get the auto-defending base working. And it works fantastically, by the way. Fantastically! All right. Am I going toward my base now? I think so. I can't tell because there's so many airdrops. We didn't even get those airdrops last night. We should get some airdrops today, too. Let's clear those out so we know where we're going. So heading back here, and I will go ahead and show you how the automated Kismet kill box works. It is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So I no longer need a subterranean base. No longer have to offset it and then have to run 40 blocks or 50 blocks. I just make sure my blade traps are fully repaired every now and again, and then it does the rest. Nothing else you need to do. You can go about your business. You can go collect water. You can do other stuff. Just watch out that they don't break into your base while you're away. Or while people are standing in the base not paying attention. Sometimes people are in there crafting or doing their stuff or quartermastering, whatever they're doing. And then I'll come back and then there'll be like a hole in the side of the base. What you got to watch out for. Got to watch out for because those zombies are sneaky. They're sneaky, sneaky. Now we're also in the middle of a whole bunch of cities because I went out and searched where there's some cities. And then found the cities and then went and built the base in the middle of nowhere this time. A lot of times we build or we take over a building inside the city or inside a town. But this time I built it out in the middle of nowhere so we could have a nice flat area so we could build this big giant mega base, which we're doing right now, which is pretty awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and work a bit on the water here because I need to make a bunch of glue. And this is pretty easy to do, by the way. And as you can see, our base is going to come into view here in just a second. There it is. So again, the half pyramid, the Kismet automated kill box on the top. And then, of course, the sky garden out there. The mega sky garden. One of the largest sky gardens or gardens in general that we've made. And we're going to go ahead, head in our base here. Right down here. This is one of my favorite entrances that I've done. Very stylish. It's not just a square, it's kind of angled. Now, why did I make it angled? Because the mobs have a tendency to walk over it if you have it angled. If you have it square, they will try to break through, which is not what you want. Not what you want. You don't want them to break through into the sides of your base. That is also why our base is a pyramid. The reason why our base is a pyramid is because they have a tendency to walk over the base as opposed to trying to going into the base, right? It depends on where I'm at also. But basically, they will try to walk over it. That's why it's angled. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the wiring. So I'm going to go ahead and get my wiring tool. Got a nice 400 wiring. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and use this water first. So what I'm going to do is use this bucket. I'm going to go ahead and right-click. Boom, right into there. It's going to drop that water in there. Same thing over here. And I'm going to go ahead and just use up a couple of these buckets. And there we go. We've got some water. All right, looking good. Now, the rest of this water, I'm going to go ahead and just put up here into raw foods and water like that. Now, why not just use snow? And you can. You can just use snow to use your campfires and do it that way as well. But watch what happens when I have 500 glasses on me and I go to get water. Bam! I just filled up all 500 of them just like that. Just like that. So that means that I've got now plenty of murky water, which is what we're looking for if we want to make glue. Now again, if we make the glue here in this one, it's going to take 2 bones. But if we go over here to the chemistry station, which we have 2 of them here, we can then make glue which is going to only take 1. So that means we can make 500 glue. And there we go. How long is it going to take? It's going to take 73 minutes. Hold on. Now, wait a minute. Let's go ahead and say 250 here. And then up here, 250 up here. Now it's going to take half the time. Now, once again, we can go up here and say, oh, well, do we got any more bottles? Yeah, we got 365 there. How many we got down here? Oh, just happen to have another 500 right here. Go ahead and take that 500. Go like this. Walk over here. Bam-a-rooney. Another 500 ready to go. And then we'll go ahead and look at our chemistry station again. And this time we can go ahead and say 250. Or how many can we do? Oh, we're almost out of large bone. So we only got 27 left. So let's do it. And we'll let that run. Then we'll also put this back in raw foods. And I can hear her outside knocking on the side of the wall. Now, if you're down here, she's going to knock on the side of the wall. If you're up here, up above, which is where our base is going to be, shush. Then eventually she will not hit on the side of the wall. She'll hit wherever the forges are, which will be up above. Wow, bad shot. Now, the more forges you have going, the more screamers you're going to have. All right, they'll come in and get chopped up. Let me go get my wire tool, and let's talk about the automated Kismet kill box. Let's look at it. Because it's pretty epic, and you guys are welcome to try it in your next playthrough. It makes it super easy. Now, the most important thing to know about the kill box here is that it works tremendously well. Now, I hear a crawler down there. Crawler dead. And it automatically turns itself off. There we go. Those things are notoriously hard to kill. But dead now. Now, as you notice, it turns itself on. First, let's start with the power. How do I got the power going? Well, first, we've got the generator here. We don't even have enough engines to fill the entire thing up. We got some 4 engines in there, but that's okay. 339 watts of power is more than enough, and it's running these 2 sides. Pretty easy, pretty simple setup right now. Eventually, I'll put it in relays. Eventually, I'll put it in what I call power vaults so that it's protected against being destroyed. But basically, you run the power. You right-click here, and you run the power over to your motion detector. Now, the motion detector is set like so. It's set to zombies, it's set to instant, and it turns on for 10 seconds. Now, does that mean it's going to turn on for 10 seconds and turn off even if there's zombies? No. If it detects zombies, it will keep itself on in a loop until those zombies are no longer detected, and then it will turn itself off in 10 seconds. Now, as you can see, it's kind of aiming at this kind of corner, in this 1/4 of the base. So it takes care of about 5 of the total ones, or 4 of the total ones, depending on what side it is. It'll take care of that particular side. That's all that it does. It activates whenever it sees a zombie. Now, when it does see a zombie, it will activate the ones that it is tied to. These 2 right here, the corner one, and of course 2 over here. So whenever it sees anybody getting right there, it'll activate. Boom, it'll get blown up. Watch this. Here we go. Come on over here. Show everybody. Show everybody how it works. I hear you. Whoa, hello, a whole group of them. Look out. Get them while they're getting hit. Now again, you cannot go under your blade traps, so watch out for that. Not sure they're dead? Shoot them again. Alright, now if you notice, my blade traps are actually upside down. They're called what I call inverse blade traps. Now if you put your blade traps down flat, what happens is it grinds up your loot, right? Grinds up your loot, and then your loot disappears because your loot cannot occupy the same block as that blade trap. So what you do is you turn it upside down. Thought I heard a zombie. Thought I heard a zombie. Way out there. So what it is upside down. So what you do is, of course, I have the Kismet kill box in the inner area, and I've perfectly made the size of the inner area to match 3 by 3 by 3 by 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, all the way around, right? So make sure that you make it at the right size. Then you take the blade traps, you go ahead and move them up by 3. You put a double block out so you can turn the blade traps and attach them underneath. Then what you do is you go ahead and wire them just like I did. Now, normally I would use a relay and other things like that too. If your base is really long, make sure to kind of relay the power to one motion detector and then to another motion detector, which I had in my last base. You can actually, you can see that. I will give you that YouTube link here in just a second as well. So basically, the sides are real easy. The sides are real easy. You just simply go up by 3, you out this by 2. The actual blade trap is actually up by 2, which is right at head level. So even irradiated ferals, radiated cops, radiated feral rights, actually as they're called, will basically chop their heads off and they will die eventually. Now, of course, because we have it as 50 rounds inside, we can actually repair these from inside during Horde Night. If you've never seen me do that, my last Horde Night, 98, was insane. Cops coming in like crazy, people coming in. Survive, though. Survive, though. Now, the corner one's the trickiest one. Because what you need to do is you need to kind of, you need to put a block here, then a block out one, then a block here, and then a block that way, right? So you're kind of doing a little bit of an L shape from the corner. Now, of course, you need the other 2 blocks to hold that corner up, so then you can L shape it and then have it right there. I'm gonna get way over here so she can't detect me when she pops her head up. She did. She did. But there we go. So that's what causes it to automatically turn on, because I have it in 4 different quadrants, is the motion detectors. And the motion detectors are one of the greatest things in here. It's incredibly good. And that's pretty much it. Now, you can make it more complex by building a subterranean area, which we'll eventually do. We'll have 50 rounds underneath there, so the loot can be accessed from underneath. Also, you can go ahead and make it where they're kind of a little bit lower, so they're hitting right at that head level, especially for cops and ferals as well, with those 50 rounds. As well as when you use the 50 rounds, you can also run your power from underneath, which is what will happen eventually. I will run all this power actually from underneath. So it will actually have power that'll run up and then across. But actually the power station itself will be up above, which will be the next part of kind of phase 3 of our mega base here. But right now, I hope you guys enjoyed that tour. If you did enjoy that tour, hit a 1 in the chat. Right now, let me go up here to the Mega Sky Garden. And as you can see, we got a little tiny bit of a Sky Garden going here. Just a little one. Just a little baby one. And we'll get that going. But let me go ahead and get that link for you so you guys can check out the tour of our previous base, which turned out amazing. It was probably one of my favorite bases that I've ever done. Let me go ahead and get that ready for you. Right here. Let's see. Right here. Really need to make a link. Right here. Mods, let's take this and make this into a link as well. A command. Bam! Right there. All right, there's the mega base. If you want to go ahead and also another kind of more in-depth tour there of our previous base where we had an underground thing built in there. We also had more advanced power run, including solar power. We have a much more advanced base where we had a command center up above. Feel free to check that out. Feel free to check that out. All right, so the next thing we need to do, of course, is collect all these crops so that we can expand this. Now, it should say 3. When you're collecting, it should say 3. If it doesn't say 3, then you fail-fished it. Then you fail-fished it. So we're just going to go ahead and collect all of this. Now, in the previous A16, if you did this, this would be 10 seconds. Each one of these you pick up would be 10 seconds. Now, it's been working quite well for us. As long as we keep our farms down to an 8x8, it has a tendency to work really, really well. So as you can see, I'm going to go along and I'm going to collect a whole lot of food. And this was one of the great frustrations of my members in the last, in the early versions of Alpha 16, is the fact that you couldn't do food. Now, food is mission critical. Mission critical, especially when you have so many people on the server, and we have up to 15 people on our server at one time. That is a lot of people to provide food for, and if you couldn't do your garden, that is incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult. And you want to do corn pretty quickly because cornbread is incredibly great source of food. Thought I saw somebody down there. Thought I saw somebody down there. Now again, we're getting 3 times as much as we put down, so we're getting a massive amount of corn right now. Also, we're making a whole bunch of glue, which of course is going to allow us to do duct tape, and we'll finish those mechanical parts here in a bit once we have a lot of that queued up, or a lot of that complete. All right. And again, we'll just walk along here, pick all this stuff up. And this right here is blueberries. Get a lot of that, and we're getting, each one of these is giving us 2 blueberries versus 1. Some give you 3, some give you 2, depends on if you use fertilizer or not. And again, we're just going to run along here. Now notice how I'm not being bothered by anything. Of course, eventually when I make this entire thing out of bulletproof glass, then also I can't even be bothered by birds, which is going to be great. Going to be great, but it's going to take a massive amount of resources to do that. Right now, Chen is out there collecting a whole lot of lead toward that big goal. We'll keep that going. BGJ hanging out. What's up? Saying hello in the chat. TR Winks hanging out. Hey, Andre, what's up? Thank you. I'm off to bed. Take care, everyone. Have a great stream. Thank you, Luvitar. You have a great night, man. If you had just at the end of your stream, I hope you had an amazing stream. Have a great time. We're in here mega building. We, of course, have mega built our, one night, by the way. One night we built this entire thing. Isn't that amazing? Me and Pokey were working together. We knocked it out. We knocked it out, and we even put down a whole bunch of stuff that is going to allow us, of course, to plant even more food tonight. Now, here's 2 yucca instead of just 1. If you're getting just 1, then you did something wrong. You forgot to till the soil. Now, again, normally I let Gwen do this, but since she's not on tonight, I'm going to actually do a bit of fertilizer, too, on top of it. There we go. Now, I forgot to bring the garden hoe out here, and I'll have to go grab that. Now, notice how I can do whatever I want because I'm up high away from the mobs. Now, I have 15 forges running right now. I have no subterranean base because I don't need it. Subterranean bases are for wimps. I'm just saying. Now, you can build one. I'm just messing. I'm just messing. But we built 0 subterranean base this time. I challenged my team. I said, no subterranean bases. We're going to find a place. We took over the post office at the very beginning. We're going to find a place. We're going to build a base, ground level, from scratch with no subterranean base. And that's what we did, the half pyramid. Now, another thing I was testing is the fact that the mobs would come up, and would they climb up and over the base? And they do. They climb up and over the base, and they get wiped out by the automated Kismet kill box, which is amazing. Which is amazing. Big love to BGG, by the way. Let's throw them a shout out. Oh, my mods are already on it. My mods are already on it. If you're not discovered, the Bearded Guys Gaming over there, Matt and Joe are awesome. Or Joe and Matt, I guess, depending on which way you want to say it. They are awesome over there. They make me laugh. Like 2 seconds I get in their stream, they're already making me laugh. They're pretty awesome. Pretty awesome over there. Show them some love, everybody. Go over there. Just click on Bearded Guys Gaming's name right there. Just hit that follow button. Just hit that follow button. Sight unseen. You won't regret it. They're awesome over there. Kismet, you still to make the potted plants for the rounded dividers. Exactly, Kellam. Thanks for that reminder. Yeah, I have to do that. We'll have to do that tonight. Get that going on. Get that going on. Now, if you do have a comment or question, my name is Kismet. I'm very easy to reach. I missed the other retweet caps. Oh, well, that happens, gamer dudes. That happens. You got to be in the stream. You got to hang out in the stream all the time because every time we get to those retweet levels, then what we do is we give out some sweet Kiz caps as well as we give away sweet loot. By the way, if we hit 40 retweets tonight, I'm going to give you guys a free game. That's right. I might give you this game. Might give you another game. I might give you a choice. I might let you choose which game you want to get. So what we need to do is just follow this little link right there in the chat. Boom, just follow that link. We get 40 retweets. I'm going to give you guys something out here on the stream. I'm going to do a giveaway. Gonna do a giveaway. Let's see if you guys can get it done. Now, last night with that 60 tweets or 65 tweets, that was pretty epic. Let's see if we can break that record. I think that is our record, right, Mods? 65 or 70 tweets. That is pretty incredible. Pretty incredible amount of tweets. I just realized it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot. It's hot, cold in this place. I tell you, such is living in Tennessee. It's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. I don't know why my autofocus always turns back on again. Turn that off. Turn that off. All right, there we go. Let me go ahead and stealth boy for just a second. Turn the air conditioning on. I don't know what happened to my remote control. Now, if you've never seen that before, I'm only going to stealth for just a second. But you can check out my stealth boy. I'm the only one on Twitch that's got one. Here we go. And I'm coming back. Fastest AFKer on Twitch. That was some fast AFK, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I'm back. There we go. Awesome. Not awesome. There you go, Joe. You can tell that's Joe. You can tell that's Joe on there. That's funny, man. That's funny, Joe. See, I tell you, they're funny over there. They're great. Incredibly great streamers. Incredibly great. Much love to them also for turning on my addiction of 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die is incredibly fun. I'm a big builder, like a lot of you know from Fallout. Let's go ahead and go to recipes. Let's make a ton of corn seed. Let's do it. Make all that into corn seed. We're going to just keep building our farm up to where we have corn seed at a level that's crazy. Now, how do you keep going on what we were working on before here in the chemistry station? The glue, right? So let's go ahead and do some glue. And I'm going to show you how to make duct tape pretty easy. Duct tape you actually make on yourself. Now, make sure you have a lot of cloth, which is very easy to get in this game. Very easy to have lots of cloth. Now, building hardware, mechanical parts, oil, all of that stuff, anything that we're going to actually construct something from, we keep in one box. This way I don't have to go into the leather box, the cloth box, the electrical parts, the repair kits, the plastic, the pipes, the springs, too many boxes. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just stick it all in one box. Make your life easy. And make your life of your people easier. Now, as a quartermaster, it's way easier to have 50 boxes. It's way easier if I can, okay, meds in there, food in there, thing in there. It's way easy for me. But if I do mixed boxes, then I have to watch the quantities in each of those mixed boxes and make sure there's enough in there for everybody to get, right? It's a little bit harder on the quartermaster, but way better and also way reduced, so you don't have this big, giant amount of boxes that you don't really need. So you'll see me not use very many boxes. All right. So right now we need some duct tape, but I got a whole bunch of iron on me right now. So let's go ahead and offload some of this black iron that I don't really need on me right there. And then we're going to go ahead and make some duct tape. Now, duct tape's going to take about going to make 224 there with about 5 minutes. Let's go over here and see if we can make some duct tape. Actually, I spelled duck over here. And so instead of it working on my crafting, it's going to go ahead and work on its own crafting. There we go. There we go. Let that craft away. And then this way my seed thing can keep going while I'm planting those seeds later on. So that's going to make a bunch of that. Now, what else do we need for mechanical parts? Let's see. Mechanical parts, we need a lot of forged steel, which we have a little bit of. And then, of course, a whole bunch of duct tape. Well, since we're making more duct tape, we'll go ahead and just use what duct tape we have. 199 as well, while we're making more. And then we'll just simply go to another workbench and we'll make some mechanical parts. Now, to make mechanical parts, by the way, the reason why I have the ability to make them is because I go very heavy in science every time. Because I know you guys like to watch me build all my kind of elaborate traps and things like that I do here. So you got to go into science, and you've got to get to, right here, science 5, which isn't too bad. That isn't too bad to get into science 5. And then once you're into science 5, you can then make a crazy ton of mechanical parts if you have the materials. Now, the number one material you're always looking for is duct tape. Duct tape is the thing that you're going to use the most when it comes to building a lot of electronical stuff. So make sure that you build up a lot of duct tape. So let's go mechanical parts. How many can we make? 199. Off it goes. Off it goes. Now, I already got 319 on me right now. Before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and throw those back in that box. So I don't need them right now. Like so. Now, you can also go wrench cars for them. You can wrench shopping carts as well as you can find baskets and stuff while you're out and about. for your bikes and stuff. And of course, that's different from mechanical parts, but it's something you can find. Navajo guy says, hi, Kiz. What's up? What's up? Jazz Sands calling Joe Princess Ukulele. Joe, man, why you not going to TwitchCon, bro? Why you not going to TwitchCon? You got to come to TwitchCon. It's going to be crazy. Tons of epic streamers are going, man. All of them are going. You guys going to miss out. I'm telling you, you can save tons of cash. Fly into L.A. Fly into L.A., not Long Beach, because Long Beach costs you $1,000 to fly in there. Don't do it. Fly into LAX. It costs you half as much. Rent a car. Then you and Matt can, like, terrorize the city all weekend long, or however long you want to stay there, and just have a great old time. You can also stream from the floor, because you're partnered. I'm not partnered yet. They've been really torturing me. Literally, I'm in my fourth week now. Fourth week where they have not said, Kismet, you're either partnered or not partnered. But I'm taking that as a good sign. I'm taking that as a good sign of them saying, well, you know what? Let's have a little bit of extra time to evaluate this Kismet guy. Because I always try to think positive. Try to think positive, everybody. Stay at it. Don't let that negativity drag you down. Don't take it, put it on your shoulder. You know what? Bam! Knock it off of there. Be epic. Go out and follow your passion like I do every single day. I love to stream. I love to hang out with you guys. I would do it every day, all day, every minute of the day if I didn't have wife, children, and IRL to deal with. But I try to do it as much as I can. 7 days a week, starting 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every single day. Every single day because I can now. See, there's a difference between when you could and you didn't even think about it, and then when you can't, and then you built up enough stamina and you worked on so much on your health and started drinking this stuff, water instead of soda, and lost 40 pounds and feel so much better. I got so much more energy, so much more strength, and a lot more muscle that I built up, which is consuming all that extra energy that I was carrying around, aka fat. I don't consider it to be fat. I just consider it extra energy because that's what it is. You've stored up lots of extra energy, which is how your body works, right? Your body works by storing up massive amount of extra energy in case you don't have any food, right? That's what it's for. That's what it does. That's what its function is. So if you go and you get a lot of muscle built up, that muscle then, of course, starts to consume that extra weight that you have. And it's like a cycle. It's really wild that you build up that muscle. The muscle then starts to consume all that extra energy, and then, of course, you start to shrink, like you can see. If you've seen some of my original videos, you saw my rounded face. My rounded face where I had 40 pounds more. 40 pounds more. Still working on that last 30 pounds. Still got a bit of a belly. Still got a bit of it, but not as big as it was. Not as big as it was. The funny thing is I don't lose it on my belly. Even though I do sit-ups and I do all that stuff, I lose it on my face first and I lose it on my my legs first, which is weird. Belly's always the hardest thing to lose. Very, very tough. Oh, we're at 15 retweets. Come on, everybody. You can do it. You can do it. I think you can make it. Partnership or riot, says Troublemaker. There you go. There we go. How's the stream tonight? I'm having an amazing time, Maddie. I hope you're having a great night tonight as well. I'm having lots of super fun. Talking a bit about building mechanical parts, doing glue, how to do the automated kill box. We're doing, of course, the mega build on the garden. I just collected all of the garden. Right now I've got 500 corn seeds, which is epic. Troublemaker's giving you guys some Kiz caps right now. And if we hit 40 retweets, I'm going to give you guys a free AAA game. That's right. I'm going to give it to you guys. You guys are going to be able to win it on the giveaway. Right down there. Now, I don't do nothing. I don't need a sub-training base. I don't have to do nothing. I can... Oh, I forgot the thing again. I can literally just let them run up on my base all day long. Don't have to ever go kill them or anything. Now, do I get the XP? No. Do I get the loot? Yes. I do get the loot. Look at all that loot just laying out there. And if I wasn't busy, I would go out and get some. Sniped. All right, let's keep going. That was pretty good between the bars and everything. That was a pretty good shot. All right, we need the garden hoe. Where's it at? Over here. Right here. Let's get the garden hoe. Let's put the wire tool back there. Being lazy. Being lazy. All right. So we got that going. Hello. Come on, show everybody how the automated Kismet kill box works. Come on up here. That's how it works. It chops people's heads off. Then more peeps are going to spawn. Oh, more peeps are going to spawn over here. And they're going to do their little... Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. See, that's what I think when they do that, right? Talking heads. Same as it ever was. Same. Oh, God, that's not good for somebody with vertigo. Don't do that if you have vertigo. I just got real dizzy. Yeah, don't hit blade traps. That doesn't sound like a smart idea, dude. Now, if I want to get the XP, I kill them. I just got some XP for that. If I don't want to get the XP, then I just let them run in there and die. And as you can see, it automatically turns itself on. Kills all the mobs. It's inverse blade trap, so it kills them, but we retain the loot. And then, of course, it automatically turns itself off. Nothing I need to do. Nothing I need to do. Now, this, of course, is called the Sky Garden. It is way up, really high up. We're going to cover the whole thing with bulletproof glass, which is a very time-intensive, but we love to do gigantic builds. We're also building our way around the trader. Now, the trader's right here. We've got a bit of a ramp that we can use to just run right in the trader. Of course, that ramp's going to get even higher later on. I'm also going to ramp and angle this up eventually. You can see we're right around the trader. So we're going to build around the entire trader at some point. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not just epic, super epic. There you go. You are epic, Kismet, says Glowing Muffin. Aw, thank you so much. Appreciate that. I'm going to take that, of course. You know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put in my nice things that people say. Super nice. Appreciate that love. Appreciate that love. Partnership or riot, says Raz. There you go. There you go. Final Nightmare. Thank you so much. Says hello. Great to see you as always. Final Nightmare. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love, everybody. And again, if you have a comment or question for me, my name is really easy to find. It's right here. Kiz or Kismet. You can type it in the chat. Don't need to use quotes. Anything like that. It'll automatically highlight. And go to the top of the thing. Where and when is TwitchCon? TwitchCon is October 20th in Long Beach, California, which is where I'm from. I'm not from Long Beach, but I've been to Long Beach many times. Watch out which road you go down, bro. Watch out which road you go down in Long Beach. Little bit of a rough area over there. Also, I'm from Anaheim, which is right next to Disneyland, right in that area, which I could basically watch the Disneyland fireworks as a kid every single night, right from the corner of the thing, until they made it only go on weekends. And, they made it go weekends, and then that was it. Oh, look at that. Found a bunch of iron, too. Very nice. Very nice, Chen. I just saw that iron thing you tweeted me. Very nice. All right.
Sorry, missed that.
Very cool. Go Ducks! Exactly. I've actually watched the Ducks play many times. Many times. There you go.
Well, I'm just about to get ready to head back to base because I'm full.
LBC is sweet. Yeah, there's nice, sweet parts of LBC. Just there's some dangerous parts. You know what I'm talking about, right? Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles? Oh, all right. Hold on. I'm going to have to write that down. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Now, one of my favorite places actually in Long Beach, and maybe some of you know it, is 555 South. If you've never been there, they have, I don't even know if they're still there. I haven't been there in like 10, 15 years. But, man, they have the kind of steak that when you cut it and you put it in your mouth, it just melts. You don't have to chew it at all. And the flavor of it is second to none. Now, it costs about $100 per person in there, but it is incredibly good. I don't know if I can afford it this time. I could afford it when I was young and had lots of money, but I'm not going to waste my money on that, probably. Probably. But I hope to take out my mod team and a whole bunch of other epic people. We'll go, and of course, we're going to have lots of fun. I'm going with my buddy Banlish, who I promised to get to TwitchCon last year, and I keep my promises. I keep my promises. I say, yo, I'm going to get you there, even if I have to drive to your house and pick you up and take you there. And he's like, oh, my gosh, you're going to come kidnap me? I'm like, no, not like that, bro. It's because sometimes you say stuff, and then all of a sudden, you know, you feel like you got your foot in your mouth. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like crazy come and get you. I mean, like, do you a solid kind of come and get you, bro. And me and Bannish, we like to mess with each other. We're pretty funny. Pretty funny. But we got to see Joe and Matt there. I think Joe and Matt at TwitchCon are riot. I think that's what the deal is. Because they got to get over there. They're partnered. They can go straight in. They don't got to wait in line like us little affiliates. They can go straight in. They also get their own little special partner zone. Now, I hope I'm partnered by them. That would be amazing. That would be insane. If I get partnered up in here, that's it. This place is going to break loose. Break loose with craziness. Look at them all just wandering around down there. They're all just wandering around. Now, I'm putting a whole bunch of corn down here. I've only got 500 seeds. I'm trying to do this whole side. Now, this is for my person who does the garden all the time, who is Gwen. So I'm trying to get ahead. Oh, I was going to do fertilizer. Oh, I forgot to do fertilizer. Hold on. Let's do some fertilizer so you guys can see how that's done as well. Now, again, I don't like to use up the duct tape unless I'm making more duct tape. So the next person will have some as well. So let's make some fertilizer. All right. Now, we should have 2, which we don't have 2 of them for them. Oh, we didn't make her anything. Oh, we're bad. We bad. All right, where'd the mini bike parts go? Moved all this around, and I have no idea where my stuff is. Mini bike parts, where did you go? No idea. Over here, maybe? Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Jackets. Arming, riding, dirt. It's got to be here somewhere. Mini bike parts. There it is. There it is. Okay, so we need some engines. I'm going to grab the junky engines here at the end. Get the lowest quality engines for this. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build some concrete mixers. Or actually, I just put mixer. Would probably be a better idea. Mixer. Cement mixer, actually, is what it is, not concrete. So we need forged iron, so we've got a little bit of that going. About 1,000. We need some springs, and we need, of course, mechanical parts. What a surprise there, huh? What a surprise there. So we'll go ahead and get some more mechanical parts. And we've got 2 engines, and we need 4 springs. I think we've got enough. We've got 444. Now, here's a little trick, by the way. When you're pulling stuff out, you should grab half of it and not the whole thing, because otherwise you might be like me and forget, and then people are like, Kismet, did you take all the parts? And I'm like, oops. Oops! So yeah, when you're playing with other people, make sure to do that. Now, it's going to take about 3 minutes and 39 seconds. I'm going to turn around and make another one right back here. So now I'm going to have 2 of them in that amount of time. And while we're waiting for those, we'll go ahead and put some more corn down over here. So I always find it funny when they're trying to break the trader. They're down there trying to break the trader. Stop that. It's just cool every time it turns itself on. It's cool every single time. Farrell. Farrell got owned. Long shot. Dead. Another one coming up. Might be like, Kismet, why aren't you looting all that? I'm busy. I'm busy. Headshot. All right, back to what we were doing. So we got about 3 minutes to wait for those to do it. Now, I could go do it in the other ones, by the way, if I wanted to. Oh, wait, I shouldn't do it because... grab all that out of there. I shouldn't do it because otherwise I've got to replant it. And I probably should just take all these back up. Let me go ahead and do this the easy way by taking my wrench off here. I'm going to take these back up again. Now when I pick them up, it's going to give me just 1, but at least you get it back if you pick them up. Let's pick all this up, and we'll fertilize all of this. And then it's really going to grow a lot. It's going to grow a tremendous amount. Now imagine producing a whole lot more because you've fertilized it all. And we got a lot of stuff for fertilizer. We actually have some fertilizer in there now that I think about it. I'm going to pick all this back up. Like so. Pimp hanging out. What's up, Pimp? Hind of Olympus. This question for you, Kismet, or chat. Is there a video on how to dig a tunnel straight down and install a ladder? You just dig straight down, bro. You just dig straight down. There ain't nothing more expansive than that. But here's the thing. Make sure you have lots of wood frames. I'd say at least 100. Make 100 wood frames. Grab yourself a stone axe if you want to do it that way. Or if you've got an auger, that's always much faster. Or a pickaxe and a shovel. Now, of course, in the beginning, you're going to use the shovel. And then eventually, you're going to hit that hard rock if you are in a kind of forest area. Now, if you're in the desert area, it's going to be nothing but sand all the way down there. So make sure you put your supports when you get down there. If you start to build up too high, the whole entire thing will cascade down. How do I know? I've done that before. The whole entire thing cascaded down all the way up to the ground level. It was a very scary thing. It almost cost us our entire base. But luckily, we shored it up before it happened. We put some trussing down. We held it up above. And then we went underneath, and we, of course, built it down from that top level, luckily. Luckily. Like so. Okay. And as you can see, we got a whole bunch of stuff on me now. That we've got. What were we doing? We were, we're doing the mixers. So let's see how the mixers are doing. Another 7 seconds over here, which means this one's probably done with all that tape. And what else can we put away here? Probably that cloth now. Cloth away. Now I'm constantly full of stuff. I'm constantly like taking stuff in and out of my character, so I typically like to multi-stack stuff, like so. And take that out of there. Then we'll go ahead and get the concrete mixer. Now this concrete mixer is actually not going to be for concrete. It's going to be for Gwen to make her stuff, her fertilizer. And we're going to go ahead and double stack that. Looking nice. Looking nice. Again, look how we got 15 forges running simultaneously. Very nice. Very nice, and we don't have to even defend the base. It auto-defends itself. Auto-defends itself. Can you check it in settings, I guess? Let's see. Again, if you have a question or comment for me, make sure to use my name. We need the corn song. Yeah, we already did it. Now load the pimp again. How do I change the color of my name? Great question. Great question. Fanny Amethyst, I actually have to get up in like 6 hours and I can't sleep. Oh, I know how that goes, bro. I know how that goes. That sucks. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Chill out with the stream. Relax. Breathe deep through your nose. Works really good, by the way. Try to relax. Maybe if you got some nighttime music you can set on. I have like a thing on my iPad which has a nighttime music list, which allows me just to listen to the music and just kind of tune out everything else in the world, just listening to music, and then it helps me fall asleep. Great tip for you. Now, of course, the thing is also your body gets used to hearing that music, and it triggers that it's time for sleep time. So every time I play that music, I have a tendency to yawn because I've trained myself to go to sleep to it. It's one of the techniques that I've used to learn how to get more sleep because of my conditions. Now, did somebody tell me that? No. I just happened to use that when my kids were little for them as well. And it also works pretty good for me. Now, sometimes I still can't sleep, but it does help sometimes. So try it out. Try to don't put, you know, songs that are going to get you all amped up. Songs that are really mellow, songs that are like, you know, songs you like to listen to when you're just chilling out. Or maybe incredibly boring songs that maybe you don't even like. Whatever works. Or put on a really boring show that you don't like. That's another great way to do it, where your mind just starts drifting. If your mind starts drifting away from the show or drifting away from the music, that's what you want, because it's going to drift away from it, and then you're going to get in that relaxed stage, and then you're going to drift to sleep, hopefully. Hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that helps you. But keep the stream up while you're watching. Keep the stream up if you are going to hang out. I do appreciate it. Kismet, what is the best place to find the mini bike somatic? The airdrops. Airdrops are the fastest way that we usually find that mini bike thing. So we go straight for the airdrops. By day 7, we try to have our kill box up. We kill all the bad guys on day 7. Then on day 8, we try to make the mini bikes right away, so then all our explorers can go out and start to explore the wasteland. Okay, so we got that going. Now what we're going to do is need to make some fertilizer. So zombie parts here. Ugh. Ugh. All right, right up here, fertilizer. So what do we need? We need some rotting flash, nitrate, and of course dirt fragments. Now dirt fragments, we got a couple of those. Got a little bit from digging out that whole giant area over there. So I might need to put some of these zombie parts back so I have enough room. And then grab the dirt fragments. There we go. Then we need some nitrate. Now nitrate, you know what else we need, Chen? We need a lot of nitrate too.
Yeah, that's what I'm heading for next.
And then she's going to get some more nitrate. Now, ammo crafting here, we've got 2,000 nitrate up there. We're going to go ahead and borrow their nitrate down here, and then that's going to allow us to build a lot of fertilizer. Now, notice how it's only 30 fertilizer there, right? That's a lot. That's a lot of resources to use to do fertilizer, right? Now, the reason why it's only 30 is because I only have so many rotting parts on me. I can go and get some more. And then, of course, Queue it up on the other one here. Now they got 50 going in that one, etc., etc. And I'm just going to make a whole lot of fertilizer because we're going to need a massive amount. Now, I could go do the math, but that's not as fun as just doing it and see what happens. Just doing it and see what happens. And again, we'll use up... All this rotting flesh really only has one purpose, and that is for fertilizer. So, queue it all up, let it run. All right, I just used 2,000 nitrate. That was a lot of nitrate I just used, but that's okay. It's going to really help out our food a lot by using that as fertilizer. Now, we already have some fertilizer in here. We got about 28 already, so we'll go talk about using fertilizer to get your garden going. Now, one of the priorities, first priority, set up, find a location you want to build a base, right? First, you might take over something, right? Like take over a town, like in the corner of the town, you might take over a house, or take over the post office, or take over whatever, right? Take over a building, that's usually the easiest way to start. Because then you have some external protection against mobs coming in. You'll hear them banging on the door or whatever. At least you'll have some protection against that, right? So, let me go ahead and have some water here, too, because I know some of you are like, Kismet, water, brah. Water. Let's do it. Let's do it. Base is looking very awesome. Thank you very much. And there you go, the boat in life. That boat in life. By the way, I love boating. I love going boating, sea-doing, the river. I love going to the ocean. We will go to the ocean for TwitchCon. We're going. I don't care. You guys can stay back there, because, boom, going to the ocean. I hope you don't mind, because I have a bunch of scars from all the surgery I had to have for my gallbladder, which I don't mind. I don't mind. Have those things. I have like 3 scars where they go in thoracoscopic or whatever it is. And I thought it would be a big old thing, by the way, to get your gallbladder out. I thought it'd be, surgery and all that stuff. So I kept saying no, no, no. And then I realized that I could literally go in one night, then take it out. I come out that night and never have that pain again. I had a lot of bad pain. Pain to the point in which I would pass out over hundreds of times. I passed out hundreds of times from that pain. Believe me, like when I cut myself anymore, I just go, When I hit my knee or elbow or cut myself in any way, that pain ain't nothing, bro. I know what maximum pain is. The kind of pain that your brain can't even handle, that knocks you out because it's so bad. Yeah, that's gallbladder pain right there, bro. Did we get a new bid boss? Yeah, not quite. Though somebody could be the bid boss. Look at that, 91. 100 bit or big bada boom, and you'll be the bid boss. You'll get 10,000 kids caps. Kismet, how do I raise my stone axe from 25 to 50 the best way? Well, you can make 3 stone axes, go to a workbench if you have one, and combine them. You can make it to 75, actually. You can make it to 100, actually. And then you have 100 axes. You can go up by 100 every time you go up the various levels. So, basically, that's one way to do it. Now, of course, also putting it in toolsmithing. And I'm a big fan of being a toolsmith. I love being the toolsmith. Keep putting it in your toolsmithing. And then, of course, once you go to the next level of toolsmithing, melt down all your old stuff or scrap your... If it's stone, scrap it. If it's iron, put it in your forge, melt it back down again, and make some new stuff from it. That's what I love to do. I'm a very accomplished toolsmith. Very, very accomplished toolsmith. All right, so let's go ahead and check on our fertilizer, which is right here. How we doing? How we doing? Why is it not going? What the? Why is it not going? I told it to mix, but it's not mixing. Oh, it takes a long time. It hasn't even done one yet. That's how long it takes to do fertilizer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's going to take a really, really long time. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, well, we'll use 28. We'll let the rest of those run for another time. Because obviously, we're not going to wait 3 hours while that goes. All right. So what you do, of course, is you have the fertilizer on you. And then use the garden hoe. And then you can go ahead and use the right side of the garden hoe. And it will then convert it into fertilizer. Oh, I didn't even get that corner. There we go. And it makes it a little bit darker. I think it should change a bit of color, a deeper color, or another color, like maybe blue or green. Add a little bit of blue to it would be good. There we go. Getting a little spotted. I like the spotted effect. There we go. That's cool. I guess the further in it starts to spot. That's it. That's as much as 28 got us. That ain't that much. That ain't that much. But listen, we got lots of corn here. Let's get back to it. I'm just going to go ahead and plant it all. Oop, other way. I'm going to go ahead and just plant it all. And by the time that other stuff is done, we'll also have a big giant field of corn. So you can either do fertilizer or you can just straight up make massive farms, and that works as well. Just make sure not to make them more than 8 by 8 here in Alpha 16. If you're having the same problem that we were, where it was lagging out. So we try not to make them larger than 8 by 8. Kismet says, Dual Punisher, enjoying the stream. I play on console and play solo. Wish more played on console. Any solo play tips? Yes. Food and water, bro. Food and water straight away. Food and water. Learn how to do spikes. Find yourself a nice little base on the edge of a town. Not in the middle of town, especially when you're playing solo. Because it's going to be a bit harder. You're going to have a lot more mobs on you all the time. But kind of on the outskirts of town. This way you can go and scavenge. Nice and easy. It's very close. But also you want to, of course, get to getting that base squared away. Now, one of the problems with solo play in Alpha 16 is you can't take over a large base because they'll still respawn in your base. Which sucks, right? Which sucks. Because you've got to use your... bedroll to stop them from spawning inside your base. And that's the only way you can do it, and it only goes 15 by 15. I wish there was a way to change that, because I would make it 100 by 100 and make it where mobs do not spawn in the entirety of your base. I don't know why I just did that, but I just felt like it. I don't know. I don't know. Felt like it. And again, what we did is we put a bunch of corn that we already had down, and then we converted it. We got 3 per seed, 3 per one down, and then we're now kind of doubling that up. And instead of eating the food, we're using it to multiply what it is. And I call it compounding, right? So say you have 1 corn, right? You put 1 corn down, then you got 2 corn. Then from that 2 corn, you're going to get 6. Then you got 6 corn. Then 6 times 3 again and again. And before you know it, you got 20, 30, 50, 60, 100 very, very quickly when it comes to corn. Now, corn is great for making cornbread. One of the things I suggest to get started right away. Now, you have other specialty stuff as well that you'll want to get going as well. By the way, do you notice how I'm going toward the inside and not toward the outside? Because I would just back myself right off the side of there. I would just fall right off the back of there. And what I try to do is I try to learn every job. I try to learn all the different jobs. I try not to do every job, but I try to learn every job. I try to learn how to do the quartermastering, which is probably the toughest thing to do in game, is micromanaging everything. Then once you learn the quartermastering, then you can go through and learn toolsmithing, weaponsmithing, each and everything. And then, of course, it makes you a more rounded player because you understand what the needs are of other people who are working on stuff as well. So that's what I like to do. I like to know a bit of everything. Same thing in MMOs. I like to know everybody's role. Now, am I the best tank ever? No, I'm a terrible tank. Terrible tank. Am I the best DPS? Nah, I'm okay. Am I a great healer? I'm good, occasionally great. But I like to know everybody's role, everybody's side, because as the leader, I need to know what everybody's role is, so I know how to help them work together better. Because not everybody plays every class, and they don't understand the shortcomings of the other classes or the other vocations that you might choose in a game. Like in this game, if you are the person doing science, well, I can't make very good tools, right? Because I'm very heavy into science. So I have to balance myself with other people. And that does work very well when you have a whole bunch of people working together, like my team, who work together. Now, this giant mega build is not just for me. This is from a whole bunch of people working together to collect resources and try to fulfill that vision of our mega build here. And I give everybody a kind of big challenge every time we start again. Okay, what is our big challenge? This round is to build this giant mega base with, of course, all of these resources and whatnot. Look at that. Holy moly. with all these resources, of course, being at an insane amount. And again, we've tested it many times, our gardens. And I really like the idea of having a giant mega garden out here where we can just literally come out here and just get a massive ton of food. Massive ton of food. Which is what I'm doing right now. Doesn't it take like 30 minutes? Yeah, it's going to take like actually a couple hours for that to go. It's crazy. Kismet plays on PC. Yes, I play on PC. Now here's a great idea. Now if you are playing on, thankfully docks were fast. There you go. Fertilizer takes forever, says MFP. Yes, we're gonna let it go. My dad had to get his gallbladder out. Yeah, a lot of people do. It's from abusing your ability to eat food. For me, I ate a lot of bad food. I actually used to not think about food at all when I was young. I would always be just so obsessed with working and doing my stuff that at the end of the day I'd go, did I eat today? Can't remember. Can't remember. I would totally be like that at the end of just about every single day. Then, of course, you know, you meet a beautiful girl, you fall in love, you want to go out to eat more often, you're hanging out, you're just chatting, right? And then, of course, if you're like me, you have a wife who's a fantastic cook, whose whole entire family are amazing cooks. Then you might put on a pound or two. Or like in my case, my wife, she makes amazing chocolate chip cookies. The best chocolate chip cookies ever. And chocolate chip cookies are my favorite thing. Are my favorite thing, other than chocolate milk as well, because I'm a big fan of chocolate, obviously. Now, I don't like chocolate milk that is chocolate with milk. I like milk that has some chocolate in it. There's a difference. There's a difference. The one you buy at the store is like pure chocolate with a sprinkling of milk in there, which my wife loves that one. I like to have milk and then take Hershey's chocolate and pour it in there, you know, the squeezable one. You squeeze it in there, and then I use a knife to spin it. And I spin it one way, and then I spin it the other way, so it's nice and smooth and beautiful. And you're like, Kismet, why don't you use a spoon, bro? Because spoon doesn't do it quite as good, because it doesn't get all that stuff at the bottom as good. Okay. Just so you know. Just so you know. I don't have to be like everybody else. You can use a spoon all you want. I'm going to use a knife. Too bad. Yes?
I've just put a whole heap of supplies for you in Dropbox D.
Turn you up a little bit more. What was that?
I've put a whole heap of supplies from the mines in Dropbox D for you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. I'm out here just absolutely putting like 700 corn down right now. Pretty crazy.
Nice.
Pretty epic. Pretty epic. Now, here's the thing you do. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Here's the thing you do. If you are playing on console and you have nobody to play with, just say, hey, I'm playing on console. Anybody else play on console? Maybe friend them on Steam or friend them on wherever. And then you can find a new friend. You never know, right here in the stream. Now, another great thing to do is to go onto my Discord. Let's go ahead and go right here. Let's go. Bam. Discord. You follow that link right there. You go on the Discord. You go into the Lurker channel. You say, hey, anybody else in here playing some 7 Days to Die on Xbox or PS4 or wherever you're playing it? You never know. You might find a new friend, somebody to play with. There's a lot of amazing people here in my community. You never know. Great way to find new friends. And if you do, let me know. I love to facilitate putting great people together. You never know. Might make a new lifelong friend. I've made a lot of friends here on Twitch along the way. And I've rated people that become good friends of mine, at least virtual friends anyway. Like Banlish, like Bearded Guys Gaming. Those guys I consider friends over there. Cura as well. Big one-ups to them. So again, wait, did he respond to me? Did he say he was going to be at TwitchCon? Because we might have to go in there as the Kismet Army and like, you guys got to come to TwitchCon because it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. It's going to be crazy. We're going to take that TwitchCon over. We're going to rule the TwitchCon. We're going to take the entire Kismet Army. Take BGG's peeps and Banlish's peeps. And a whole bunch of other peeps. Texas Vet's going to be there. Dark Angel's going to be there. A lot of my mods are going to be there. And I know some of you are going to be there as well. I'll be easy to find. There you go. Just look for the double dragons. Look for the Kismet twin dragons right there. That's what you look for. You'll know, find me. Or you can go ahead and look for my little guy, my little overburdened with love guy. I'll be wearing that shirt as well. I'll be easy to find. Easy to find at TwitchCon. Because I've been in advertising my whole entire life. I don't advertise other people. I advertise myself. Maybe a little bit of Twitch with that inventory full shirt, which I really like, by the way. Did a great job on that shirt. Holy moly, we put down 500 already. That's 500 corn right there. Wow. Let's keep going. Let's see if we're going to have enough. I think we'll have enough to finish this for once. For once, I think I have enough corn. I'm going to actually have corn left over. So just from those couple rows, you can see that we turned those couple rows into literally all of this seed all the way across here. And Gwen is going to lose her mind when she sees this. She is going to lose her mind. She's going to be like, oh my gosh!
Nitrate or more lead?
Nitrate is what we need a whole lot of.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Thank you, thank you. Chen's out there crushing it. Crushing it. Bringing in that lead, bringing in that nitrate. A pro miner there. I want to learn all her tricks at some point. All her mining tricks, because I'd like to know. I love to learn new stuff from people. That's why I like to hear people's story. I like to talk to people, you know, learn where they're from, the background, what kind of stories they got to tell. That's what I love to. I do more listening than typically talking in real life, where people will be there, or I do a lot of zoning, as I like to call it, where I'll be thinking of stuff. Literally, somebody will be talking to me, and I'll be thinking of something else when they're talking to me, which is really bad. Really bad. Anybody else do that when you're talking to somebody and you're just like not totally listening to anything they're saying and you're like zoning and doing something else? I'm a little notoriously bad for doing that because all of a sudden I get an idea in my head and then I will explore that idea in my head and I'll literally be looking at somebody and I'll be looking right in their face and they'll be talking to me and I didn't hear one word they said. One word they said. Me too, says Companianus. This explains why I don't like store-bought chocolate milk. Yeah, that store-bought chocolate milk is like powdered chocolate or just straight chocolate. My wife likes it, but it is just too, I don't know what it is. It just tastes too powdery, or it's not like having milk chocolate. Like if you took Hershey's syrup and you put it in a container, it would taste different than that chocolate milk does. So I'm not a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of making your own. Try it. Try it. Get a glass of milk. And leave about, about a little bit at the top, because of course you're going to pour some chocolate in there, so it's going to get up to, make sure you don't spill it over the side. Leave a little bit, then pour a bunch in there, and immediately use a knife. Now the reason why you use a knife is so you can get a little vortex going. Do it over the sink, otherwise it's going to spill everywhere. Get a little bit of a vortex going, get all that chocolate going in there, and then when you get it going one way, start going the other way. Start going the other way, and you'll see that it mixes really, really well. So you mix it one direction, and then you mix it the other direction a couple times, and you'll have nice, smooth milk with chocolate in it. And it is the greatest thing ever. It is the greatest thing ever. Actually, I'm kind of craving some right now. Craving some right now. That's the kind of treat that I give myself instead of eating a lot of bad food and whatnot. I give myself a treat of chocolate milk. There we go. Get that going. I think we're going to do it. Yeah, we're going to have some left over. We made some cornbread while we're at it, too. Now, by the way, while we're sitting here doing this, we're doing fertilizer, we're doing mechanical parts, we're doing glue, we're doing all sorts of stuff. At the same time, we're doing this. So, ABC, always be crafting. Look at that. Look at that giant mega build. That is crazy, man. That is a lot of corn. Now, just so you know, we put down about, let's see, 500, 600, 700 maybe. So we'll call that 600. So that's going to be 600 times 3, right? That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know about you, but that's a lot. That's 1,800. Is it 1,800? Wait, 600 times 3 is going to be, no, 18,000. 18,000? Oh, boy. It's 1,800. Not 18,000. That'd be a lot. 1,800. 1,800 corn every time that's picked up. Now, once we put the fertilizer down, then it'll be even more. All right, so we did that over there. We did the corn. Now, let's go ahead and do some other stuff over here. We've got goldenrod flowers. Let's go ahead and convert those. Now, by the way, notice how I'm not, I don't have to go and kill the sleepers all the time. I don't have to go and kill them. My base just takes care of it for me. I don't have to do nothing. I just do my thing over here. Base takes care of itself. Same thing over here. Chrysanthemums. Let's recipe that. Let's do seeds. Coffee beans. Seeds. Aloe vera. Oops. Aloe vera. A recipe. Seeds. Again, I don't use it in the very beginning until I've built a lot of it up. Until I've built a whole lot of it up. Oh, blueberries. Look at that. Recipes. Blueberry seed. Again, I don't make food out of it. I make seeds out of it first. I would much rather do that to make seeds and then put it down and then just keep making larger and larger farms until you get to such a point that you have so much of that particular thing that it's not that big of a deal. Now, also, we got a whole bunch of forges going. So not only are we doing doing glue, not only are we doing fertilizer, but also we have 15 forges running right now. So we're doing stone, we're doing weapon parts, we're doing brass and lead melting down, we're doing iron, we're doing clay, we're doing all of that stuff right now, even making glass bottles right now. Totally all at the same time. So if you are the quartermaster or you're the person who's doing that particular job, you want to always keep as many things running at the same time, because the more things you get running, the more resources you can build up, the more you can, of course, build up your base and start doing mega builds like me. Mega builds. All right, let's go ahead and do some goldenrod first. So we'll go ahead and do some goldenrod now. I want to go ahead and go this way. Put some goldenrod down. We're getting chopped up over there. I hate those ones that are at a weird angle.
Just to let you folks know, the Trader Joel's will be closing soon.
That's nice. Now the mobs continually try to spawn by me, but if they can't see me, they don't. The screamers don't activate on me. So the screamers can't see me, and that's why most people build a subterranean base and offset it, because the screamers can't see you because they're way off over there somewhere, right? They're 40 that way, which is about halfway or almost to where the houses are there. So they spawn way over there, where your base is activated, and you're way over here, and they don't see you. Now we're closing in on Horde Night here, so we're going to try to get this done. We're going to go ahead and queue up a whole lot of stuff. And then, there we go, that's it for those. Aloe vera seeds. Like so. Now, I kind of put them down willy-nilly, but, I mean, you could put such and such in this planter and such in that planter. But I just put them down so we can build up as many as we possibly can before Gwen comes on, and then we'll keep building it up right there. And of course you want to have it as close to your base as possible, because then you don't have to walk as far to go and harvest it. Again, we'll keep down more coffee seeds. And we've got some chrysanthemums, which we had one, but now we got two, and next time we'll have even more. Like so. And then we have a whole bunch of hops.
Hi, Gwen.
Speaking of Gwen, wow, that was perfect timing.
Oh?
Have you been watching the stream?
No, I just got done with stuff and I was about to turn it on.
Oh, well. Come on in the game and take a little look at your sky garden up here. Boom. So let's go ahead and craft those hop seed. We'll convert all those seeds over. Now here's a cool thing. If you lift it up in your inventory, then it will start to put it down here in your bar. And then once it starts putting in your bar, it will continually put it in your bar. And then what we can do is we can put it down while we're actually converting the seed at the same time. And again, I'll just keep doing this all kind of close to the base. Now, if I had a whole bunch of this all queued up, I could, in theory, and this is what Gwen does. She figures out how many total seeds she needs, and she picks up that many seeds, and she actually puts that many seeds down, which is brilliant. Brilliant. So if I knew I needed 700 seeds there, I would just pick up 700 and then do 700, and all the rest of them you could then make food out of it, which is what we're going to do with all of this extra corn. Now, I'll make some cornbread just so you guys can see, but Gwen typically takes care of our farms here. And this farm is actually made just for her. This is Gwen's Sky Garden. So we like to do stuff for our peeps that help us out. Keep on going. 18 more to go. Keep on going. Kismet, are you making a corn maze? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Now I'm kind of tempted to make one. You tempted me now. All right, there we go. And of course, we got a bunch of yucca here. And I'm literally going to convert all the yucca now into yucca seeds. There we go. And then, of course, while those are going, again, put it in your bar, put it in your tool belt, then lift this one up, let it do a couple down there, or at least one, and then now it'll continually do it in there. Now, I don't like to put yucca in the way. Yes?
Guess what I just found?
An insane amount of nitrate.
Well, it's the beginning of, by the looks of it. With lead and coal.
You're like a wizard. You're like a wizard of mining.
Awesome.
That's awesome. I have the worst problems finding, even finding just like bird nests, and she's like crushing it. She's over there like getting a crazy ton of loot, crazy ton of mining. Now, see, some people have like a special gift for certain stuff, and I just let them do their thing, what they love to do. As a leader, ask your people what they want to do. Don't tell them. Because nobody wants to be told to do something, especially if they don't like doing it, right? So I ask people, what do you want to do? Just tell me what it is and we'll try to balance out.
This thing is massive.
You think? See over here? That's 700 corn right there.
I'm absolutely speechless. Holy smokes. We'll never run out of food.
Oh, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Yeah, I'm putting a whole bunch of yucca here in the back. I put a whole bunch of random stuff up there that we're still trying to build up. But the funny thing is, all of this was just really two things. Also, I have about a couple hundred fertilizer going. And if you think if I put 700 down, that means that, say, roughly we'll need about 1,500 fertilizer.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah. So I started about a couple hundred. So we're going to need a lot more. Gonna need a lot more, because you got to think of what scale at which we're doing here. This is an insane scale. But what you do is you challenge yourself in a game. Challenge yourself. You know, if you've already crushed the game a million times, which we have, I mean, we could go make a little tiny base somewhere, or a little kill box, and we'd be fine. We'll be fine. Or we can make a subterranean base and take the easy route. And now, the reason why I put the yucca back here is because you can't go through the yucca. You run into the side of the yucca, which really sucks. So I like to put it way off to the side, usually in the back, somewhere where if I'm running through there or I'm trying to pick stuff up,
mushrooms up to plant.
It's out of the way. Yeah, I don't want to touch your mushrooms. I thought you might want a subterranean thing for the mushrooms as well.
I thought about it, but it doesn't really make that much difference, and it was kind of a hassle going up and down every time I was doing gardening, so yeah.
Saw somebody glowing over here. Oh, he's dead. Yell all you want. Ain't gonna save ya. Up, cop coming in. First shot on the cop is to slow him down. Or to interrupt him, then go for the headshot. Ah, those guys are tough. Interrupt him. Shoot him in the head. Yeah, got him! These guys are so hard. Those guys are so hard to kill. That's the hardest cop in the game. Irradiated feral cop. Crazy. Craziness. Let's see what he's got. Actually, feral radiated policeman. Oh, a bunch of them over here. Look at this. Dead to the kill box. Now, they should give you the best gear. Look at that. Shotgun. Nice. Nice. So I like to loot them the best. The most. The mostest. Nothing. I saw there's an irradiated one over here somewhere. Now, the irradiated ones, there we go. The irradiated ones usually have the better loot. They have the weapons and the ammo. So, of course, they're really hard to kill. But once you kill them, make sure to grab that weapons and ammo off them before it disappears. Works pretty awesome. All right. I think we're done with that for now. We're done with the Sky Garden, at least on our end. We do have a bunch of food. Ah, there we go. Chuck D making it rain up in here. Let me see if I missed anybody. Let's see. Backing up, backing up. I'm a bad monkey with the host. Great name. Great name. I say that all the time because of Fallout 4. Bad monkey. Thank you so much for that host. Sorry it was an hour ago. Wow. Time goes by really quick. TR Winks with the bit cheer. Thank you so much. Troublemaker, as well as Matty Ice. Troublemaker with the Make It Rain. Sushi Monster with the host. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Sushi Monster. As well as ISO. ISO Car. Who? Oh, man, I'm terrible with names. Thank you so much for that. Everybody 1982 and Chuck 1865. Like, I feel like I'm taking a history quiz every time I say their name. Thank you again, Chuck D, for making it rain for everybody. Right now, you guys are getting 30 Kiz caps from him making it rain. So my mods, of course, going to dish that out to you. We've got 15 retweets going right now. We reached 40 retweets tonight. If we reach 40, I'm going to give you guys something here on the stream. We're going to do a giveaway for you guys. And you guys will get some sweet loot. So let's go ahead and go right to this right there. Follow that link right there in the chat. Click that link. Go up there. Retweet. My mods are watching nice and close in the chat to see if you guys are hitting that retweet level. If they do, they will. If you guys do, they will let me know. And then we will go ahead and dish that out. We'll go ahead and give it away to you guys. You guys might win some sweet loot tonight. So all you got to do is just follow that. Now, it's free. You can go make a Twitch account for free. Or, I mean, go make a Twitter account for free. Go out, retweet. That helps us get one step closer. Jagaz Mom, thank you so much for that host as well. Every one of those hosts does just get me a little bit closer to that partnership. Right now, pushing for partnership, working at it 7 days a week.
Potatoes are gone again.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. I could hear myself in the background. What was that, Gwen?
Sorry. I said, I think potatoes and blueberries are gone again. I keep trying to get seeds out of them, and they keep disappearing.
Well, I thought I got the potatoes. Sorry.
I was going to say, I didn't see any up there.
Oh, I forgot to turn them into seeds. I was chatting too much.
That's fine.
No, I'll give them to you here. I'll convert them into seeds.
Disappearing.
Yeah, I had kind of tripled them up now. Now we got about, I forget how many we had there. I think about 12. Because we only had just a few. Bam. Farming seeds. Bam. By the way, those seeds that are in there, I put some... Oh, wait. I'm just going to show everybody how to make cornbread. Hold on. I have 137 corn left over from the last time. So, yeah, let's make some cornbread. That's what I was going to do. By the way, did you notice our new jacuzzi?
Yes, I did.
I was making lots of tape earlier. Also, I've been running your glass forge over here. There's about, I don't know, about 1,000 bottles in there right now. She likes to have all the stuff.
For a little while.
Squared away. Okay, let's make some cornbread. Cornbread. Now, cornbread is excellent because you can use cornmeal and bottled water. Now, you make a whole bunch of that, then you convert the bottled water, or you can use snow, which is really great for if you just got bottles and you want to convert it without having to go through the hassle of running over there and picking it up, right? Though it is much easier to do it that way because we can literally go and grab 500 right now. Let's grab 500, walk over here, right-click, boom, it just filled 500 bottles. Then we walk back over here and we go to bottled water. Now, of course, we're going to need some wood there, so let's find our wood, like so. Because that's why it doesn't work, because there's no fuel in there. Now, again, I like to cut it way down. I don't like to do a whole lot. Maybe about 300 might be way more than enough. There we go. And now it's going to take about an hour to do 500 bottled water. Now, once I've got that queued up, I can say, okay, well, I can take some of our water that we currently have, and we have a whole lot of it, an insane amount, as you can see. And we're going to go ahead and take some of that, and we're actually going to make some cornbread out of it. So in the next thing, we'll go to cornbread, and again, we'll look at it, we'll say, okay, we need some cornmeal and bottled water. And you're like, oh, how do you get cornmeal? Well, that's another recipe of corn seed, is you go to corn seed, let me get out of there. You go to corn seed, or actually go over here, cornmeal, like so. Oh, wait, no, I turned it into seeds. Oh, no, it's seeds. Well, if I had done that right, it would be ear of corn, which you convert into cornmeal, which you then convert into cornbread. You get the idea. You get the idea. Well, we're going to have to wait for that to go again. And what she'll do is she'll figure out exactly how many corn seeds she needs for that whole side. And then she will leave, of course, the actual corn left over, so you can do that. But you get the idea. You get the idea. Now, for raw food and meds, some of the raw food is actually the boiled water. The boiled water is raw food, right? And so is the bottled murky water is also raw as well, because you use that for making glue and whatnot. Speaking of glue, let's take a look how our stuff is doing here. We got all that done. Let's look over here in this one. Nothing left in there. And how we looking here? Look at that. 137 mechanical parts already done. Looking great. And let's look over here. How we doing? We got 165 glue there. And up in this one, 138. So 303 glue. And again, we want to make some duct tape. So we'll go over here and we'll say duct tape. Now, sometimes you actually need glue. Need some more cloth fragments. Sometimes you actually need glue, so I do leave some glue behind. So I might kind of cut this up into that and just leave some glue up there and use the rest of it. Now again, if you have a lot of cloth and whatever on in your boxes, then you're doing it wrong. You should definitely be... This concrete away. You should definitely be using that up. It shouldn't just sit in there. If it's sitting in there, it's of no use. You want to make it into something. Make it into something, anything, other than just nothing. Just sitting there. Paper, antibiotics, stuff that we picked up all of those. Oh, blueberries. Oops, I forgot to do the blueberries. That's the other thing I was going to do. 113 blueberry seeds coming up.
Oh, good.
And so you guys got the gist. You guys got the gist of it. And we're going to make duct tape. Duct tape. So we're going to run over here. Again, go up here, make some duct tape. Again, we're going to need... Oh, I forgot. I had to clear my inventory so I get those fragments. So again, if you got cloth fragments, then you're doing it wrong. Because you really need duct tape. Like so. Bam. There we go. So we made as much as we could. Then whatever we have left over, we'll put back in there again. And then we can use that duct tape again to make more electrical parts. Right over here. Or actually make electronic parts if we want to. Mechanical parts is what we're making. Mechanical parts, we need forged steel and some duct tape. We need at least 200, because we have 200 tape, so we need about 200 steel. I think we can accommodate that. We got 500 there. Looking good. And then we'll queue up some more mechanical parts. How many are we going to queue up? 224, and off it goes. Now, the cool thing is, look, after this is done, then this tape is going to be done, then the mechanical parts are going to be done. But instead of waiting for that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use two of these and do the duct tape over here, like so, while the rest of that other stuff is going. So again, if we wanted to make more glue, we can then, of course, need more zombie parts, more bone. But right now we don't have many bones, so we should go up there and chop those guys up and get some more bone at some point. But not going to do it right now. Not going to do it right now. All right, those blueberry seeds are in the seed box.
Thank you.
Put that up there. We need to get some food, which is a funny irony. There's that cornbread. That we're making so much corn there, but we don't have any food, right? Or at least getting low food. But in about an hour or so, we're not going to be low food at all, man. We're going to have so much food you won't believe it. Start singing, eat it, eat it,
Do you have an
eat
oil
it.
mine yet?
Do you have a what mine?
Oil.
I think somebody was getting shell. Wasn't that you, Gwen?
Yeah, just a second.
I see Pokey. What's up, Pokey? Who here likes pretzel combos? I like pretzels. Pretzels are good, man. Kids, you still have all the blueberries. Thanks for letting me know, Jake. I did eventually notice.
I just shared it. It needs some more work. I think I exhausted what I found, and I couldn't do any more, so I stopped. But it's very possible that it has more up down there.
I haven't explored that part of the map. Is it on the border between desert and grasslands?
Just basically, it's right near the edge. And there was quite a bit of shale there. I got well over 4,000 shale at that spot.
Okie dokie, I'll hit that up next.
Where are you going? So satisfying shooting screamers. Very, very satisfying. I hear a doggy. Oh, there's a feral right there. Dead feral now. Puppy! Bad puppy. Bad puppy. And again, it's just nothing short of epic every time. Every time the base kicks itself on and all these mobs die, it's just awesome. Because you don't have to worry about the screamers anymore. When you get to this stage, you pretty much are fairly good for the screamers just to come in and get chopped up on your own. But of course, if you want to do some target practice, like I like to do, wait for the shot. Ah. What? Come on. Come on, Kismet. Get in the zone, bro. Get in the zone. Now, of course, if you kill her way out there, then she doesn't call people in. But there was some cop out here somewhere. Where was he at? A radiated mob. Oh, there's some bone right there. Let's see what they got. Yeah, it's like free loot delivery. Deliver it right to your door. Thanks for all the free loot, everybody. I like to have my club on for two reasons. One, it's not obscuring my view. And two, just makes it easier to loot. Nothing in there. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, over here. Some zombies already got before. Now I can get my chainsaw. Have some fun. Like that. But the chainsaw does not get you the stuff you really want out of there. What you really want is the machete. Machete works great for animals and also for the bad guys. So let's go get a machete and let's do this proper. Do this proper. Right up here. Machete. Nice 400 machete. Go ahead and drop some of this loot off. Right all up in here. Sniper schematic there. Not bad, not bad. Like so. Dirt fragments. Oh, well, we'll put that in the build box. We'll try to be good. Into the build box it goes. And there we go. Now we got a little bit more room in our inventory to pick stuff up. So let's go machete and see the difference between using the chainsaw. Of course, you can also use the axe. But if you use the machete, you actually get more stuff in the long run. And of course... Oh. Shooting today is terrible. Terrible! Barrel. Darn it. What the heck? 3 swings and a miss. 3 swing and a miss. Stop it. Why are you so crazy, girl? Oh, hey, it's like a cheerleader reunion. What's up? Sorry, ladies, you're a little too clingy. A little too clingy. Stop it. Stop it with getting up in my face. And again, chop them up. Kind of gruesome, but still. Got some shoes. Now, those shoes and stuff like that, that stuff you should sell to the vendor so you can buy other stuff instead of that. Skill of my blade weapons is now 3. Again, you can build up your various weapons by using the various weapons, like shotguns or, in this case, the machete. And the higher your machete, or the higher your blade weapons and whatnot, of course, the better you loot stuff. And I rarely ever use the machete, but I'm going to try to be better at using it. Nooshke! Hey, Nooshke! Get on in here, Nooshke! Get on in here and check out Gwen's Mega Sky Garden. You got to check it out. It is epic. It is epic. Oh, did you order up a smack in the face? Because order delivered. Feral! Come on, Feral. You think you're Mr. Big Stuff? 2 ferals. 3 ferals. 2 regular ferals or rights, as well as a feral level mob. Look at this deal. I ain't got all day to play with you guys. Sorry. Now the whole point is knock one of them down. Try to shoot him at like shoulder level. Oh, stepped in that body. I got slowed down. Try to knock one of them down, then get your club. Smack him in the head. Stop that running in circles stuff. I hate that. There we go. What's he got? Oh, he's got some nails. Nothing. Something. All right, there we go. That was fun. That's not easy. That's not easy having those crazy mobs on you. All right, so trying to replenish our bone supply here. Can't you see I'm busy? Can't you see I'm busy? Two more ferals. Look at this. Ferals.com up in here. What bullets I got left? Oh, look at that. More screamers. Oh. Prioritize. You got to figure out which mobs are your highest priority. Dog is the highest priority. Then feral. Mine now, bro. Ah, what? There we go. Mine now. Oh, I was going to jump down him on the head. Look at these guys. Biker convention up in here. Now again, if you notice, I move after every shot. The reason why I move after every shot is so something doesn't sneak up behind me. It gives me a couple seconds to shoot, and then I move. Gives me killing spree up in here. Gives me killing spree up in here. Again, once you lose the fear of something, you have the power, both in real life and in game. Kismet, do the turrets target birds if they fly in front of them? They absolutely do. They absolutely do. I've taken out a bird with the turrets itself, and it is pretty epic. In fact, I might even on our mega base build some turrets that are only aiming up, and leave them on. So anytime a bird comes anywhere close to our base, it will auto fire, and we'll never have to worry about birds again either. That's an idea I had in our last build, was to actually aim the turrets up, which is pretty awesome. And we'll be adding turrets and all that stuff later on after we build the command center over the top of the base. Yeah, get my blade weapons up. That's kind of dangerous standing right here because the blade traps could turn on and actually they could kill me too. There we go. Grasshopper making it rain. Hope you're enjoying that new game that you got. Hope you're enjoying that new game. A lot of peeps winning some epic games up in here. Got to get that retweet loves. How many retweets we on, mods? Last time my mod said something was like 2 hours ago. My thing isn't messed up. My thing stopped scrolling. Oh, my thing stopped scrolling. Oh, my bad. My Discord stopped scrolling. There we go. I missed Chewy going out for the night. Good night, Chewy. Whoa! All right, now we're stepping it up to another level. Radiated Pharaoh coming in, the hardest mob in the game. Look at him bobbing and weaving. Nice job, bro. Dodge that, sucker. See, 3 times damage when they're like that. Now, the thing to do is to hit him so he pauses, or just shoot him in the head and then he's dead. I didn't necessarily mean that. That was a luck shot. But the best thing to do is to slow him down by hitting him. Look at this. There's nothing but like, it's like loot delivery up in here. Like free loot everywhere. LootDelivery.com. I could spend hours doing that, by the way. I think that's enough of that for now. Enough of that for now. Let's take the loot that we got and bring it back in there. Like so. Also gets my scavenging up as well. So we're going to go in here. Look at all that. Holy moly. Look at all that great stuff we found. Okay. Got a little anger issue. Apparently my avatar has a bit of an anger issue. I was just trying to throw everything in there. Whoa, bro. Wait. Go easy, man. Go easy. My avatar is a little out of control. Breaking stuff. What? We're 10 retweets away from giving away a game up in here. 10 retweets away. 9 more retweets. 9 more retweets. You guys gonna get that sweet loot. That's how you do it. Doing good, Pathfinder Phoenix. How you doing? Joe's coming to say hi. There you go. My night's going well. Pathfinder says, I just downloaded it. I'm going to get on your server soon. There you go, Grasshopper. There you go. Just let me know. If you want to be on our server, go into the Lurker channel. On our Discord. Say hello like Hoopsure. I'm going to say hello back. Bam. There you go. Hello to you, Hoopster. Thanks for being on the server, bro. Now, you go on that server if you like to be part of our 7 Days to Die community server. You don't have to pay nothing. You don't have to be a subscriber, though it is provided by our subscribers. They do get priority to get on there. But you just got to be a follower of the stream. If you like playing some 7 Days to Die, you got the PC version. Maybe you got some friends you want to play with, and it's been lagging out. Maybe you've been doing Horde Night and been lagging out, and you're like, man, I sure wish I had a nice professional server to play on. That I can go do my own thing or play with a team. It's up to you. On the community server, you can go in there. Just, of course, follow the basic rules, be respectful, that kind of stuff. You can also check all the settings that we have it set to by looking in the Lurker channel. So go to our Discord, go to Lurker, and then at the top there, you'll see a pin. It'll have all the rules pinned there that you can read over and agree. Say, Kismet, I'd like to be on the community server. I've read and agreed to the rules. Then I will upgrade you, and boom, you're in. Just make sure to let me know in the Twitch chat, because sometimes I'm not watching over there because I'm doing stuff, as you can see. As you can see, I see Cool Zom in there too. I got a new avatar and a button, says Hoopsure. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, okay, Coulter. Coulter is whispering me all sorts of awesome stuff. I will get back to you after the stream, Coulter, if you don't mind. All right, let's keep going. So we just dropped a bunch of nice, sweet loot in there, and we could go get more, and we can get more bone and more stuff all day long because they just come and deliver to our front door. How much bone did we get out of there? Let's see, how much bone? 214. That's not bad, or probably a combination of what I got and other people got. Look at that. Holy moly. Look at all that stone. Where'd all that lead go? There's one thing of lead. Where'd all the lead go? Where's the rum gone? Oh, right there. 4,450 plus lead. Holy moly. That is a whole lot of lead, everybody. We're going to go ahead and split it up into 4 places. Now, why are we going to split up 4 places? Because we want it to go and start to melt down into our glass forges. We're going to get some more here. And this way we can make bulletproof glass at 4 times the speed, because we have 4 different things. And as you can see, of course, that's melting down the clay. You always should keep both of these full at all times. At some point, it ran out. So let's go ahead and check the rest of our forges. How are we doing here? This is on, and it is doing nothing. So we need to go ahead and put our iron back in there again. Let that continue to melt down. Over here, same thing. Put that iron in there. Let that continue to melt down, because we keep our forges going all the time. Same thing here. We got this going. It's melting this down at least, but of course it could be making more cement. Same thing here. More cement. Down here. More cement. Now what I could do while I was in there is, of course, take the cement out so that it doesn't run out of space. Now the most cement you can do in any forge is 6,000, which is exactly the same size as the output. Which is why I like to go in and grab everything out of the output first, like so. And then, of course, put it up here into raw cement. Holy moly, look at all that raw cement we're getting now. Now we're looking good. That might just be enough for like a day, because we do a lot of cement up in here. We use a lot of cement, especially when you're mega building. You, of course, are going to use a lot of cement. So we're going to go ahead and stack that in there. And we're going to go ahead and check for that stone that I saw. Wow, a lot of stone. A lot of stone. And what else we got here? Oh, wow. Holy moly, that's a home run right there. What a boss. What a boss level collecting there. That's incredible. That's really impressive, by the way. Really impressive. All right, so again, we're going to go over here. We're going to see how our stuff is doing. Look at that. Doing good, doing good. So we're going to go ahead and put some of this stone away, though, because we obviously don't have enough inventory space to use it all. So we'll put some of that away. And now we've got a bunch of sand. Now we can produce some sand, too. Right here, I can actually make 72,000 sand. That might be a little too much. Might be a little too much. So we're going to go ahead and again, so we can control how much sand we're making, we're going to go ahead and downscale that to just 2 stacks of rock. And then we can go click, and then it's going to make 12,000 sand, which is 2 stacks of sand. We'll go ahead and let that do that. And there we go. It'll go ahead and make that sand. And while it's doing that for about an hour, we'll go down here. We'll go ahead and collect all of this out of there. All of this. Like so. Still going. Wow. Wowzers. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of finished concrete. But you always should be balancing. When this starts getting half empty, then you want to make more. Gets half empty, make more. But you don't need to necessarily have 15 boxes of finished concrete. If you have 15 boxes of finished concrete, you're doing it wrong, because the concrete does nothing. It is only an ends to a means, right? Your result should be, I'm going to use the concrete for something. If you're not using it for something, then it's a waste. It's a waste of your time and effort and efficiency of your team to make 5 boxes of finished concrete. Unless you're going to make something all at one time, I can understand it. But if you're not going to make something all at one time, that's a huge waste of time. All right, we'll grab some more stone out of here. And, of course, some raw cement. Now, how much we got left going here? About 2,000. So 4,000 we want to start there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and do 4,000. Now, why am I doing 4,000? Well, we have 2,000 already in there. So roughly, that's going to fill the entire output. Now, it's actually a little bit more. It's going to be about 100 more than what's going to fill the output, because it's if you add 4 to 2, it's 6, and then, of course, 167 extra plus the extra up there. So it's a little bit more, but don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. How much in there? 2,000 in there as well. So we need another 4,000. So roughly, it will keep running at its kind of maximum potential. Same thing up here. Now, the next one I don't think is doing too much. Is at 1,000, so we need 5,000. There we go. And 5,000, which means it's going to fill up that entire output. And then we got that one doing sand. And let's see what we got this middle one doing. Middle one is doing nothing. Oh, I don't like to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see. Not enough crushed sand. Ah, okay. Need more sand. Oh, don't have enough sand. All right, well, don't have enough sand to keep going. I'm glad I was making more sand. Any sand over here that we happen to miss? Let's see. No sand over there currently. Oh, here's some right there. All right, good. And that's going to allow us to start another one going. Right here, about 4,000. All right, we'll go with that. And now we're out of sand. So when you're out of sand, then you're like, wait a minute, I should make even more sand because I have plenty of stone. So this time, let's queue up 4 of them. We're going to queue up 4 of them right here, and we're going to make 25,000 sand. So there we go. So now all of these are running. All of them are running quite efficiently. And let's make sure that this is running all efficiently. One kind of like quick check of everything. At least making at least 5,000. Yes, okay. Those are all doing their job. How about over here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, our smelting thing is empty. Let's go ahead and get that raw iron. Let's go ahead and set the raw iron back in there again. Like this. That should never be empty, ever. Never, ever be empty. And, of course, more forged steel. 1,200 going to be made there. Notice how all the iron just disappeared out of there. Over here, forged iron. 1,000 of that. There we go. Did I get some more for that? I did not. All right. And then again, more raw iron. Melt that down in there. Keep that going. All right, looking good. What do we got going over here? Uh-oh, not doing nothing. It's not breaking down any glass. It's not producing. It's not smelting down any more glass in there. So we need some stuff for that as well. Montana coming in with a cheer. Thank you so much for that. Chen saying hi in the chat. Jazz Saz, I see Jazz in there. Pokey chatting it up. Chilling and watching kids for once. There you go, Pokey. Fill out and chill all you want, man. There's sand in the drop box, says Chen. Yes, I found it. Thank you so much. Boom. They all need wood. They do. You're right. Just got off work, says Soldier of Odin. Well, hello, Soldier of Odin. Hope you had a great day at work, or if you didn't have a great day at work, at least you're hanging out now. Now, here, everybody who's watching the stream right now, would you like to win something for free? Would you like to win maybe this game or another epic game? AAA games going to be given away here on the stream. Here's how you do it. We're very close. We're at 30. We need 10 more, or less than 10, right? Less than 10 retweets left. Sister Wolf just put it in the chat right there. Follow that link. Go ahead and retweet. If you retweet the stream, you're going to get a massive amount of Kiz Caps. As you're retweeting, the higher level of retweeting you get, the more and more Kiz Caps you get. So we get to the 40, we're going to go ahead and give away a game right here on the stream. So we're going to start a giveaway just for you guys, just for you out there retweeting the channel. Also, thanks to everybody who's been hosting the channel. I see, let me back up a little bit in here. Jay Gazmon, Pathfighter, Phoenix. We got Grasshopper with Making It Rain. Killzomb, as well as Montana with the 1 bit. And Homer also hosting my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for that host. Thanks for answering the call, coming in the stream, chilling out. We are doing some massive building today, some mega building. I'm showing how to keep all your forges and everything going, how to build mechanical parts, how to do all of that kind of stuff. Somebody's trying to say hi out here. Poke your head out of there. Poke your head out of there, I dare you. Scream with no head, I dare you. Dead now. Oh, cop coming in. Start with a single shot. Interrupt him and shoot him in the head. Or it's better to reload first. Dead. Dead. Come on, skater boy, stick your head in there. Again, the more forges you have going, the more screamers are going to show up. And it can be incredibly tedious to fight them off all the time. So I like to, of course, let them run up here. I like them run up here and get killed. What? Killzone coming in with a $1 love. Thank you so much for that $1 love for my mods. Get them to TwitchCon. We're getting there, everybody. We're getting there. We're closing it in on it. Of course, we're getting close. We're getting close. 5 more retweets. What? 5 more retweets? You guys gonna get some sweet loot? Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. MFP, watch out with those caps. We don't call them Saltbot for nothing. But Saltbot owes you a personal apology. I'm going to go ahead and have Saltbot apologize to you for getting all salty up in here. Let's do it, Saltbot. Get in there and apologize to MFP. I want you to apologize right now and go sit in the corner. It's funny every single time. It's funny every single time. That is the Saltbot. Watch out for him in the chat. He gets a little salty up in there. He might accidentally time you out because he randomly times people out. Because that's the Saltbot for you. That's the Saltbot. He gets a bit crazy. He gets a bit crazy up in there. Oh, don't worry about MFP. You were just getting on that retweet hype train. You were getting on that hype train. You're getting pumped. You're getting ready. You want to win that game. You want to win that sweet game. Maybe win this game. Maybe be playing this game. You can play it on a community server. Have some fun. Have some fun. There we go. Kick PC saying, how's it going on the lurker chat over there? Sure to say hello over there on Discord, everybody, if you're over there. All right, we got them owned. Now, what we need to do is take a quick minute, I think, and go ahead and check our blade traps. We've been doing lots of crafting today. A lot of fun, getting lots of stuff done. Let's see how many of these we got going over here. Got 10 so far. Oh, my gosh. That's going to take a really, really long time. I think she needs 2 more. Yeah, she's going to need more of them suckers. She needs 6 of those. 6 of those just to make it go 6 times faster, because that is so slow. I'm going to make her a bunch more and put them back there. Let's do that real quick. Mini bike parts were over here somewhere, I thought. Maybe over here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make her 4 more. And again, springs. I don't remember what it was, but we'll just grab a bunch of just random stuff in here. And look at our mixer. Cement mixer, which small engine, springs, mechanical parts, and forged iron. There we go. So let's make her a bunch more, because that is going to take forever. Because you got to think, we got literally like 2,500 of them to do. 2,500 fertilizer to do. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, that one's already doing something. What are we doing over here? Oh, duct tape is done. All right, so we'll go ahead and make 2 mixers over here. Actually, 2 mixers there, which will take about 6 minutes. And then we'll make 1 here. And 1 over here. There we go. Keep those mixers going. Chop, chop. Stay dead. Much more dead. Something great about that. There's something really awesome about that. Okay, what else? I need to put the garden hoe back. Hogging her garden hoe. Bam. Need to put some of this raw cement back. We got that going. Like so. We're going to go ahead and grab 1 finished concrete. Stack it out a bit. Like so. And what are we doing? Some food maybe? Are we done eating the food? Not hungry. Ooh, that's a rare one. Kismet not hungry in the stream. Look at that, everybody. Look at that. Kismet not hungry. Kismet not thirsty. Look at that. It's like it's unprecedented. My character is not hungry and not thirsty. Isn't that amazing? Kiz, do you have to fertilize every replant? No, you do not. Someone who is playing with Kismet 1. Exactly. Exactly. Row 1. That's right. Row 1. What did Roe win? Let's see. Let's see. Roe didn't win. He didn't win 7 Days to Die. He won Tomb Raider, Game of the Year edition. I got a lot of other stuff to give away. A lot of other stuff to give away. All you got to do is go out there and retweet. When my mods say we have hit 40 retweets, I'm going to start that giveaway. The second they tell me we got 40 retweets, we're going to do it. You guys going to win some sweet loot. What? Says Nooski. I know. Nooski just fell out of her chair. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This is insanity up in here tonight. The satisfying sound of zombies getting chopped up from your creation. Exactly. Satisfying every time. For every time they killed me. For every time they destroyed our base. For every time they just irritated the heck out of us. Kill them zombies. Chop up them evil zombies. All right, so we got that going, and we need to check over here. How's our stuff doing here? Oh, almost done. Almost done with that lead. Nice. Next, I need to get glass and stone in there, and then I can start making that bulletproof glass. Now, bulletproof glass is one of the things that take forever, like fertilizer. It takes a really, really long time. So I'm going to go ahead and, over here, make some more of these suckers. Hey, Gwen, I'm going to make you a set of 6 of these fertilizer things, because it takes forever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it really does.
So I'm making those right now, and then I'm going to take those ones, I'm going to cancel them, and then I'm going to move them back kind of over there on the other side so you can have 6 of them together.
Okay, thanks.
All right, so let's keep going, everybody. We got about another minute for that. We got our forges going there. Again, we'll want to do stone over here. What else do we need in here? We need glass in here. Now, I probably have some just random glass that I picked up last time that we could use. I don't want to use glass jars. I want to use the actual broken glass. We can use a little bit of that. And, of course, we can use sand. So we're going to have to use a bit of this sand over here. We've got about 1,600 there, about 1,700 there. Very nice. And what we'll do is we'll start in this bottom left-hand corner one. And we'll go ahead and just switch over to glass now and put this down here. Now, also, we got an anvil, so we can go ahead and put the anvil up there. And again, we will just let those melt down. Now, you got to, if you do just a little bit of something, you definitely need to be watching it very, very closely, because otherwise it'll just be sitting there doing nothing, which really sucks. Really sucks. And we're putting anvil in here as well. In case I need to use this for something else other than making glass, we will do that. Then we'll go up here and we'll go to bullet. We'll go to bulletproof glass. Now, we can't make any right now because we don't have stone and glass in there. So that's what we want to do. We want to go ahead and put some sand in there, which is going to melt that down.
Just to let you folks know, the Trader Joel's will be closing soon.
And we got that one going that way, but we're going to go ahead and put a stack of that in there anyway. And then this here, there we go. Now, once this lead is done, I'm going to go ahead and put stone in there. And then once the stone starts going in there, we can start building bulletproof glass. Now, bulletproof glass, the thing that it requires other than the regular glass is the stone. And it requires everything but brass. And the ones I'm going to build are the curved plate. I'm going to build a glass plate, not the centered one, but the glass plate itself. And then also...
Trader Joel's is now closed.
and then also the glass plate and the bulletproof curved plate. Now, I wish they had more shapes of this like they do with the concrete. I think the concrete kit has all the best shapes, and I think everything should have those same shapes. Everything should have like a universal shape that you could choose from, which would be epic. Which would be epic, right? If you had the ability just to choose glass block, and then you have a sub collection of which glass block that you want, that would be way better than having, I think, all of these. Basically, you just choose glass block, and then it gives you a selection of which ones you want, like kind of like a sub mini parent. Like the parent is glass block, and then the child is the shape of the glass block, right? And then you choose the glass block from there instead of having it in a big long list like it is, kind of in a sub list that you can choose from, which would be great because then you can eliminate seeing everything else, right? You can just click, you search for glass block, you click on glass block, it shows you all of the glass blocks, and then you can do it that way. Or you can just search for glass bullet or glass block, and then it will show you all of them. But I think there should be a category where you can just click on glass blocks, and then boom, it just shows you just those. And there's different categories up here where you can go to building, resources, that kind of stuff. But it'd be much easier. I mean, you can just go to decorations, but then, of course, it's kind of mixed in there with other stuff like the business stuff, the shower glass block, which is really transparent, which is pretty cool looking, by the way. And then the industrial glass, which is kind of more hard to see through. So there we go. Oh, it's done. Okay. Just waiting for it to get done. So now we're going to go ahead and put stone in there. Nice, nice. Like so. Again, that's why I keep it in the output here. And then the second we do that, we get enough of it. Boom. There we go. Bulletproof glass block. Now, the plates I like the most because I can use them for roofs and I can also use them for walls. Now, watch how long it takes just to make one glass plate. One glass plate is about a minute, which you wouldn't think is a lot, right? But I need literally thousands of glass plates, which means that's going to take thousands of minutes. So that's going to take a while. So we're going to let that run. We're going to let that run for a while. Holy moly. Repair the ceiling here while we're at it. Barely taking any damage, but I don't know, I feel like it. Look at this. Oh yeah, cop blew up over here. Cop done blowed up. Now that sound that you hear is the fact that it's trying to upgrade it to steel, but I don't have any steel on me on purpose. I don't want to upgrade it to steel yet. We don't have that much extra steel to do the whole entire base yet. But we will eventually. First things first, though. Huh, north side. North side took some damage on the inside. I'll have to go look at that. I'll have to go look at that north side and see if they've kind of knocked their way through there. Repairing. And go. Alright, let's go look at that north side and see why it's damaged over there. See, if it's damaged on the inside of the edge, then that means there's something going on over there. I'm closing in on Horde Night, too. Oh, hello. Some irradiated barrels down there attacking our stuff. Running low on ammo, too. Run in there and get your head chopped off. I feel like every night is Horde Night for us. Whoa, look out. There's craziness up in here. Come on up here. Pile of bodies. Pile of bodies building up in here.
They don't even have to do anything there.
They were over there, underneath you over there, so I pulled them over here.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
Whoops. No, I was AFK out talking with somebody.
All right, so every now and again, of course, you want to look at your pillars. You'll want to look at your pillars here to see how they're doing. And see if any are really damaged. Now, of course, we built these so close together that you could actually lose a few pillars and be fine. Now, eventually, of course, all these pillars are going to be upgraded to steel. All of them. I know. At least the first three part of it. All of them to steel. If I can get up there. What is about myself and ladders lately? So there we go. Owned all those bad guys. Look at all that loot just sitting around there. Tons of loot. I wouldn't stand there either, Gwen, because cops can shoot you there. Bam. How do I know? Well, case in point, I was standing on top of our previous base, and then I was AFK, and I come back, and I got hit by a cop and killed.
Oh.
Yeah, check my blade traps. There we go. Thanks for the reminder. Chat checking in. Take care, everyone. Take it easy, Killzom. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Let's see. 41 retweets. Wow, we're ready to go. 41 retweet, let it go. Giveaway hype. That's right. Let's see some hype in the chat, everybody. We're going to do the giveaway here right now. Kismet, do the glass block need more supports than the other building materials? They're about standard. They go about standard distance, which is about 5. You have your support, then you go 5 in between, and then the 6th one is your other supports. You have a 5 gap in between, much like all the other things as well. Don't forget to repair your rifle. Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea, huh? Probably a good idea to repair my rifle. It happens. Got plenty of kits. Let's repair that sucker. I actually got to build some ammo. Getting low. All right, what do we need to do some 7.22 rounds? We need some gunpowder, we need some bullet tips, and some bullet casing. Now, we got a bunch of nitrate, I believe. Got any nitrate? Oh, a little bit. A little bit. Gonna need that for sure. What day are we on? 103. We're gonna get to 105, so 2 more days. And then it's Horde Night. So yeah, gonna have to go easy on my ammo. Let's see, ammo crafting. We used up a lot. Oh, there's the nitrate over there. Oh, awesome. Awesome. We got gunpowder there. Let's go ahead and queue up a whole bunch of gunpowder. Let's see. Also need coal up in here. Let's just turn it all into gunpowder. Let's do it. Now, the great thing is about doing gunpowder in here is, see, it's one lump of coal, 1 nitrate. If you do it in the workbench, like so, then it takes 2 of each thing. So it takes twice as much resources, which is not good. You want to use your chemistry station as much as you can. So that's going to make 7,000 gunpowder. That might be a little much. That might be a little much. Let's go ahead again, look and see what the requirements is. Gunpowder, bullet casings, and bullet tips. Maybe it's not too much. Let's just build it all anyway. Screw it. So how can we make it, though, so that it does half of that? Because we have 2 chemistry stations. So we can run it in both of them. So to make it do half of that, simply you just have half of what you need down here under coal. So, right, so we need, we're going to round it down, say, to 6,000, which would be 3,000 each. 3,500 roughly, and then add another 250, so say 3,750. 3,750 is what we need. So we're going to go ahead again, do what we did earlier, and that's to do something like this. Then we'll cut this in half, which will be 3,000, and again, we'll just keep cutting in half, and then maybe cut this in half and cut that into there, etc., until you get to where you want, or you can just right-click But really, you just keep cutting this down into smaller segments and just keep kind of stacking that up until you get there real close, right? And then you just right-click, or again, keep stacking it down really low. 16 now. 32. 37.50. There we go. There we go. And we're going to put that coal back. 37.50. Turn around over here. Gunpowder. 37.50. Nice. Now the next one that you do, of course, is going to be the other half. So you don't really need to be. You don't need to do your math perfect on the second one. Whatever it does is what it does. So bam. There we go. Literally 6,000 gunpowder going there. And then the rest thing we need, of course, is the bullet tips and the bullet casings, which we have an insane amount right now. Look at this. Look at this. That's a pretty crazy amount. That's 2,000 bullet tips with 2,000 casing at least. It's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 bullet casing. That's a lot of brass. Wow. That is pretty phenomenal. Pretty phenomenal. But for right now, while I'm waiting for the rest of that stuff to go, I'm just going to make some 7.62 of what I've got right now. Boom. And I can go ahead and make 51. Let's go ahead and do that. Or actually, let's do it in another bench. 7.62. Right there. And we'll get our cement mix. Again, notice how I switch from one thing to the next thing, That's what you do in this game. You're micromanaging a whole bunch of stuff simultaneously. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cement mixers right back here. And I'm going to go ahead and double stack them. Like so. There we go. And we'll go ahead and take whatever's done here. We'll cancel that. Same thing over here. Well, that is done. Wow, really? No. I was like, that couldn't be done already. Take all of that. Then we'll go ahead and pick this up. Oh, wait, actually, we'll pick the top one up. Now, because I have the land claim block there, I can actually just pick it up. I hold down R, pick it right up. Easy. Easy. This is all thanks to you guys. Exactly, Nooshki. Just got game on PS4 and die a lot. There you go, Malthus. It's all part of the. It's all part of the. All part of the adventure. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and give away a game. I'm not even going to tell you what the game is, because I'm going to let you pick. I'm going to give you some choices after you win, and then you're going to tell me in the chat. Now, if you're not in the chat for that 2 minutes, then I'm going to give it away to somebody else. I was going to call it the 40 tweet hype giveaway. Let's do it. Pick a game. All right. Now I'm going to give the first one away for free. Now, ticket costs 1. It also can go up to 10,000 you can use. Of course, subscribers have a 3-time chance of winning. So if you want to subscribe, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to do it so you have a better chance of winning that giveaway. Let's see. We got everything going. 40 tweet hype giveaway and go. There we go. Now, if you're new to my stream, you're like, Kismet, bro, I don't know how to use these Kiz Caps. Now, your Kiz Caps are what you earn just by chilling out in the stream. You chill out in the stream, you earn them. You earn them by retweeting. Everybody earns them by retweeting. So if people go out and retweet, everybody's earning it here in the stream. You can also use it for redeeming stuff, like give away some of your caps to everybody in the stream as well, which make everybody love you. Speaking of, Chuck D, that was perfect timing, Chuck D. That was like epic timing, bro. You know, like Chuck D just used 3,000 his Kiz Caps to give every single person in the stream 30 Kiz Caps themselves. So basically, he turned 30,000 into 6,000 caps for every single person in the stream. So you guys are going to have enough caps to use it here on the giveaway. And you're like, Kismet, how do I be part of the giveaway? Great question. Great question. And the second I find my thing, which like goes ninja every time I go look for it, there we go. Right here, you open up Vault 45, which is where your Kiz Caps are stored. You go to that top one right there, which is exclamation point loot. You check how much Kiz Caps you got. And it's going to tell you right there in the chat. Then you go exclamation point ticket space and buy as many tickets as you can afford or as many as you want to do. You can go up to 10,000, which is a whole lot. So use up those Kiz Caps if you got them. And then you get to pick. You get to pick. I'm going to give you a choice between 3 different games. 3 different games tonight because you guys are epic. Now, again, if we get to 80 tweets, on top of the 40 tweets, I will give another one away. So there we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Crazy. Perfect timing. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube and you would like to know who won the giveaway, watch for the next one. Also, watch for the next one because we're going to be doing a bunch more awesome mega building. I'm going to go ahead and stop my recording right here. Again, watch for the next one.